Yeah. West side, huh? Check. Top grab.
You're my blessing. Woo. Answer to my questions. I'm very destined to be together. Baby, you're my blessing. The answer to my questions. Whenever I'm stressing, I know that our love will last forever.
Praying that this nigga kill. Pray I got a problem with the ops, you give a nigga still. Pray my old homie never snitching, that's my nigga still. Pray if I don't come through for the team, then all my niggas will. Pray that I got food up on my plate, I pray I get a meal. Praying that my chips fall. Pray I turn my grow into a hooper, pray that bitch ball. Pray if Andrew ever got a problem, that I get called, cause my teammates turn their back on niggas. Got me on my Chris Paul, I pray that I don't crash out. I pray that I don't lose my breath making it and pass out. I'm praying that I see it all, I pray I got a glass house. I pray my wife ain't doing girls night and got her ass out. I'm praying I ain't assed out. I'm praying for my ops too. Praying they ain't dissing niggas. I pray it ain't the same shit. I'm praying that they different niggas. Praying I get led now. Pray that when I kick it with the homies, it ain't no feds round. Pray that I got crumbs coming. Pray that I got bread now. I did some shit and let myself down. Claim to be hot as hell. Out here having meltdowns. Time to go up with all the times that I done fell down. I swear it got me praying to my God. I need some help now. All I gotta do is pray, yeah. I hope you hear me. All I could do is pray, yeah. I hope you hear me. I never had a finish, always killing it from start to start. This is how you keep it real. This shit is my heart to heart. I'm praying that I reach goal. Pray my niggas raise their kids right and that they teach code. Pray I go in beast mode. Pray I never trust my peeps again because my peeps told. Pray my fans treat me like they do when niggas meet cold. I'm praying that I say the real. I'm praying if my niggas have a problem, they gon' spray the steel. I pray them niggas made a meal. I'm praying that this job good. I'm praying that the pay is real. I pray I don't be Geechee Gotti. I pray that I can pay the bills. I'm praying that this real love. Praying it ain't lust now. I'm happy with a plain Jane, but praying for a bust down. Pray I'm not a small Jag. Pray my shit a truck now. And shout out to the hate. You better pray I give a fuck now. Praying cause I'm dumb blessed. Praying cause I've been cold. Pray cause I got both my feet. Pray I'm on my 10 toes. Pray that this the jackpot. Pray it's not a sleaze job. Praying cause I'm down bad. I'm praying cause I need God. All I can do is pray. From the mud, I did some shit and let myself down. Claim to be hot as hell. Out here having meltdowns. Time to go up with all the times that I done fell down. I swear it got me praying to my God. I need some help now. All I gotta do is pray, yeah. I hope you hear me. All I could do is pray, yeah. I hope you hear me. I never had a finish. Always killing it from start to start. This is how you keep it real. This shit is my heart to heart. All I could do is pray.
Let's get it, man. Life is good, man. What's happening with y'all, man? Damn near didn't make it, man. I was trying to make it before the song ended. What's up with y'all? Hold on, I'm all over the place, man. Salute to... Hold on, y'all. Let me gather myself. Hold on. Gotta go get my charger. Salute to the whole Facts Nation. Shout out to the Facts Listen, all the members. Salute to the factory, which is what we call the chinning in the net. Hold on. I'm laughing at something else. Today ain't no laughing matter for real. Pretty sure we're gonna laugh though. What's up with y'all? My Battle Fact shirt. Y'all know about that. How many of y'all grabbed one of those? All right, we should be good. All right, let's get into it. Y'all see, I had to put the Jordan. We had to revisit the scene of the crime, y'all. Hold on. Let's get it. Olo Dolo in the building. Olo Dolo popping off the super chest. Hold on. Boom. He got another one. He got another one. Oh no, you got 4 of these things. Hold on. We got 4. Oh, that's 3. And that's 4. What's happening? Hold on. Oh, hold on. That's 5. Damn, Olo Dolo. Olo Dolo ain't playing. So listen. We got Marcus Chapman in the building. Sharp King World, Purple Bandit, Daryl Folks, Tyler Carter, Rich Mo, Cato the Elder, what's happening? Jeff, what's up? Crease Slime, what's happening with you? Jeff, M. Dot. Hold on, who else we got? I'm just a vet, 10 toes. We got Mike 305 in the building. I am Twan, Chris Wiley Jr. as always. What's up with y'all, man? Huh? What's up with y'all? Corshell, what up? Just Eric, Funny Boy Malik, Bobby Lewis. All right. I'm gonna catch up with the rest of y'all in a second. In a second. Shout out Olo Dolo popping off the super chats. Say right out the gate, man. You know what I'm saying? And he still ain't done. Hold on. He still ain't done. Hold on. Let me like these. He said, what's happening? What's up, Olo Dolo? All right, what's up with y'all? Sly, what's up? Ariel, what's up? Bruce, fair game, salute. Shout out to all the ladies in the factory, man. Roll call. You know what I'm saying? Say J-Mo, Toronto, we in the building. What's happening with you? All right, okay, let's get to it. Olo Dolo said, man, listen, I'm here to just start shit, man. So this is what we just about to do for Olo Dolo. You standing on business, man. Hold on real quick, y'all. We got all type of shit.
I don't feel like you standing on business, nigga. I'm the type of nigga stand on business, nigga. One man arm against 50, nigga. Let's want to do that.
Hey, I ain't never hear the party say who the hell this is on that. All right, listen, we got a footage for y'all. We got clips for y'all. We about to break this whole situation down. Y'all know what time it is. 7 minutes in. Shout out to the factory. Olo Dolo standing on business. You know what I mean? Purple Bandit say this is going to be good. I promise y'all. Every time facts say danger, ain't do that to JCIB die. Yeah, Verb, man, I don't know what he doing. Olo Dolo is not bullshitting right now, y'all. He didn't reach half for the super chat goal himself. He making the job easy today in the factory. Okay, so listen, right? Listen. Olo Dolo in the building. Olo Dolo is in the building. All right, so look. Let me look at the chat poll. Did the fans get played last night? Y'all can put yes or no in here, and I'm going to look at the chat poll. 95% says yes, and 1% says no. Out of 77 votes. Out of 78 votes. 95 and 95. Oh, my goodness, man. Oh, my goodness. They line top Busy up super bad, but he was warned before he committed to it. Toy, we about to talk about that because let me see. Let me see what y'all saying. Say I was supposed to be off yesterday. You was. Say hell yeah. Say the fans got super played. Oh, we gonna get to that. Jim Life, what's happening? Jim Life, what it do? What up, though? Say salute Golden Slums, what up? Nah, T-Top, Ian on the joke, and the joke on the fans. Sharp King World says, the fans who spent their money got played. All right, let's get right into it. Daryl Folks, been a member for 5 months. Say, hey, King, we blaming A-Verb and Twerk T-Top voice. Hey, King, we take. Okay, so listen, let me say this right out the gate before we start. Shout out Daryl Folks. Appreciate you being a Facts List member for 5 months. Let me say this right out the gate, y'all. Right out the gate. Chris Wiley, we about to get to that. Chris Wiley. We about to get to that. Right out the gate, I want to say this, and then we'll go straight to that, actually, Chris Wiley Jr. Right out the gate, I want to say this. I have nothing personal against T-Top. When you decide to be a league owner, just like when you decide to be a battle rap blog or anything else, you make yourself a public figure. You make yourself susceptible to criticism. You get the praise. Sometimes you get the profit. Sometimes you get the criticism. Sometimes you get the blame. It is what it is. So this is not a personal attack on T-Top or anybody else when we're talking about these topics. You in the news, and we're going to talk about it. I'm not about to tell no lies on T-Top. If we have theories, we will say their theories or whatever. So anybody who's going to try to twist it like that, I ain't trying to hear that shit. And if y'all get on Twitter, any of y'all battle rappers, Twitter, all that, whatever, and talking crap, I'm just going to flame y'all ass. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care or whatever, because y'all gonna have to be lying if y'all said I did anything disrespectful. We get to say how we feel. We are the consumer. We are the fans. We got every right, man, to express how we feel about this event or what was supposed to be an event. Real quick, though, I'm about to do this real quick. Let's get straight to it, y'all. We're gonna be a little bit all over the place, but we're gonna be within the event and what happened, though. Let me do this first, though, real quick. Shout out to Chris Wiley Jr. I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. Let me calm myself a little bit so we can get into it. I want to have a real breakdown of this, y'all. We're gonna laugh, we're gonna joke, we're gonna be pissed, we're gonna rant, all of that shit. That's cool. All right, so right here, I'm going to rapgrid.com live. rapgrid.com. I'm clicking. I'm looking. The pay-per-view is still online. Okay. So now they did take off. Okay. So they did update. They updated. So it's still $50, but the Rap Grid pay-per-view is updated. Now the flyer is not updated, but what's on here, it does say pre-order. So it says Ill Will versus Swamp at the top, which would be the main event among these battles. Loso versus Sino Savvy, which actually did happen. Steams versus Mailman, Kai versus Sick Pick, and Young L versus J2. So they did update the battles that's on here for the $50. It is still $50. They still have the flyer that's not updated on the No Cut 2 card. Maybe, you know, it will take a lot, I guess. No, it don't. I'm lying. No, it don't. No, it don't. No, it don't. So they do have the battles updated as to what's up on there. So I want to do that live. I didn't want to screenshot it and then it potentially change or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So $50 still, which is absolutely insane, but they did put the battles that happened on there or whatever like that. Okay. Just another example of just business not being handled properly, man, and not understanding how to take care of your consumer and customer and put them first. So let me, oh my goodness, bro. That shit is crazy. $50 for that is crazy. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this. This is what we're gonna start off with. I'm gonna say this first again, because I want to get the bullshit out the way. The victim shit. What's up, Nisi? What the F do I know? What's happening? Was that Nico? Spiffy little Kenny, Carl D? What up, though? All right, so let's get this out the way. A league owner, they cannot control no shows. A league owner cannot control no shows. A league owner cannot control people choking in the battle. They can't control that. Out of their control. A league owner is not responsible for the audio. He's responsible for hiring somebody who's competent, who should be able to give us good audio and visuals or whatever like that. But if that goes wrong, that falls on them, even though they are the ones that has to talk to us. All of that's fine, right? So I'm going to start off with a scenario where T-Top did everything right. Everybody got a deposit, as far as we know. This is a scenario. Everybody got a deposit. He hired Anderson Burrs or whoever did the camera work. He booked everybody's travel. He got everybody under contract. He booked the venue. He alerted everybody where the venue would be, gave them time to prepare. The day of the event, he's ready. He's expecting everybody to come, or the day before the event, or whatever, you know, day before day of the event. And then he gets the word that everything went to hell. At that point, T-Top has done nothing wrong at that point in this scenario. Nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong at that point. So now, if it was just that, all of y'all who trying to cape for T-Top and for battle rap to try to look like y'all for the culture or whatever and just make yourself sound and look stupid, at that point, y'all will be right. He would have no blame whatsoever. However, once you learn that the battle's not happening, that means the customer did not get what they paid for. They didn't get what was advertised. 2 out of 7 battles advertised is unacceptable. That's by any standard in any business in any genre. Especially the main event is gone. The replacement main event is gone. The battle after that is gone. So at that point, the first thing you're supposed to do is alert the fans immediately as soon as you know that. That's first and foremost. Let's just say he did. Damn near at the end of the night, he know these battles ain't happening. I don't think that's the case, but let's just say he did. All right. You alerted as soon as you found out. You was hoping that the kind of like how John was hoping Cassidy was just going to show up. He was just hoping. He had our money banking on a hope. But whatever. Let's just say he did find out right when he announced it. I know he knew before, whatever. It's been confirmed from reliable sources, but for all intents and purposes, let's just focus on this scenario. At that point, okay, cool. Out of your control, you let us know. 2 battles happen. People standing at the door from before 2 p.m. all the way to midnight, 10 hours plus. Shit didn't go right. Cool. Out of your control. Do the fans supposed to take that? You pay the cost to be the boss. You pay the cost to be the boss. The fans supposed to accept that. People who pay $50 for their pay-per-view supposed to accept that. People who came and traveled and bought new clothes, who bought VIP tickets, supposed to accept that. Okay, let's go over what the people actually got for their money. Let's just go over them. Man, did y'all see T-Top on Hip Hop Is Real? He's crowd. No, we're going to go over that for sure, Scully Vibes. We are 100% going over the interview, 100%. What's up, Juice Treehouse? What's happening? We're definitely going over there. What's up, Ronnie? We definitely going over that. But before we do that, again, we're going to be fair. This is what was advertised to us, right? This is what was advertised to us. T-Top, A-Verb, Tay-Rock O Solo, New Jersey Twerk Rum Nitty, A-Ward Chess, Charlie Clips, Anderson Burris, Ill Will Swamp, Los Sino Savvy. Now, listen, I'm about to walk. Listen, I'm about to even do this. Couple days before the event, it was announced that T-Top and A-Verb was canceled. Right, y'all? Right. One in the chat if that's correct so far. Bada, what's up? I see Chabada Mitch in the building. What's up, Cinema Rhymes? One in the chat. A couple days before the event, it was officially announced that A-Verb and T-Top was not on the card, right? While y'all answering that, Mike Will with the super chat. Hold on. Let me give you a highlighted W. Mike Will says, I'm upset I missed the live last night, but I did catch up on it, and I love the fact that you called out Anderson's suspect racism and the raccoons among our people who condone/laugh and let that shit slide. I'm going to go back to your super chat because we're going to talk about that too. I appreciate you, Mike Will. You all the way on point. All right, I see the ones in the chat. So listen, so at that point, we're not expecting a main event anymore, right? We're not expecting the main event. No T-Top, no A-Verb. We understand that. T-Top made it clear. He made it official. Regardless of A-Verb saying it was April Fool's or nothing like that, it's official. It's not happening. Cool. What's up, J-Rock? Dankster. So we get to the... So we're going into the event 2 days prior, knowing before we purchase, there's no A-Verb and T-Top. Now, some of the people who might not have saw that announcement, who don't be online, who just going on Rap Grid to order the event, I think it's unfair that they still had T-Top and A-Verb as the headliner. For some people who might not have saw online that T-Top said there is no main event, because I don't think there's anything on here that I can see that says main event canceled. So that's unfair right there. That's a strike in itself. But however, those of us who were in the know, we going into the event, no main event, so we can't bitch and complain about A-Verb not being there as fans. We were told he wasn't going to be there with enough time to either dispute the charges or not buy the pay-per-view because the main event isn't there. So at that point, we already know the main event is gone. We buying the event anyway, right? And I'm talking about for everybody who purchased the event or consider purchasing the event. A-Verb is off the table. T-Top is off the table as a battle rapper. T-Top still exists as a league owner. A-Verb is off the table. Now, I'm not saying that excuses anything y'all may feel about A-Verb. I'm just saying he's off the table in this business transaction. We're going into it with open eyes. There's no main event. I just want to make sure that's clear. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. I just want to make sure that's clear. So now we're expecting Tay-Rock and O Solo, New Jersey Twerk and Rum Nitty, Charlie Clips and Anderson Burris, Ill Will and Swamp, Loso and Sino Savvy. 5 battles. We're expecting that because A-Ward and Chess is off the card too, which they did take off. So they were able to take off a battle off the card. For some reason, they chose not to take off T-Top and Verb. Maybe it's for legal reasons. You know what I'm saying? To say that he said he didn't officially say, okay, so we're going to leave you on the card and then go see what happens after that. Cool. We signed on for 5 battles at that point for $50. It's $10 a battle. I feel like it should have been a discount, but again, we're walking into this with open eyes. Let's talk about what we got. Did we get Tay-Rock and O Solo? Absolutely not. Did we get New Jersey Twerk and Rum Nitty? Absolutely not. Did we get Charlie Clips and Anderson Burris? Absolutely not. Did we get Ill Will and Swamp? We did. It was actually a pretty good battle. Swamp did choke and look in his phone, but hey, it happens, man. It happens on the best leagues, the worst leagues, whatever, it happens. So we got the battle. We'll count that as 1 battle so far that we got. Now, this battle for the tournament, the Loso and Sino Savvy, is an interesting battle because it's like, okay, we could count that as 2 battles, right? So we getting 2 battles for $50. But it's something interesting about this battle. Let me do this. Let me do this. There's something interesting about this battle. You know what? Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see something. Hold on. Let me see something. I need y'all to type green in the chat. Type green in the chat to tell me to go. Or the traffic light green, a green dot, green circle, some green in the chat to tell me to go. And we're going to get to it. Make sure y'all close out the chat, hit the like button, share the stream, and then we're going to get right back to it. Let me hit the water. So far, we have one battle for $50. Ill Will versus Swamp. It's a choke in that battle, but it's still a battle with some good bars in there. Cool. I just want to make sure I let y'all know exactly what the fans got for their $50. Exactly what they got. You know what I'm saying? Street Talk Entertainment, man, Scoop in the building. Say, I want to start throwing big events, no pay-per-view for free live. I think it's time. We would appreciate that. Thank you. Still make sure it's quality though, Scoop. Okay, I see green in the chat. So I'm going to do this one more time. Let's go here. We paid for, right? Where's it? $50. We down to one battle. And Loso and Sino Savvy, we got that battle. Something really funny about this battle.
What you mean, how is that, Christian? Don't we usually hold the nose right before the baptism?
Fire bar. Y'all agree that was a fire bar? Y'all agree that was a fire bar? Don't we usually hold the nose before the baptism? I think that was fire.
What you mean, how is that, Christian? Don't we usually hold the nose right before the baptism?
I think that was a fire bar. Was that a fire bar to y'all? I think that's fire. I think it shook the building. I saw that. We got a haymaker for our money, right? Haymaker. Haymaker for our bar, right? Super haymaker. Juice said it was cool. Bada say no. I see fire emojis. Got a good haymaker. That was fire, Zenith said. Loso was cooking, Tyler Carter said. Okay. All right. So I want to know, is this bar fire in this 2-on-2?
Me, how's that, Christian? Don't we usually grab the nose right before the baptism?
One more time.
Me, how's that, Christian? Don't we usually grab the nose right before the baptism?
I'm just seeing what y'all think. This was the championship tournament battle for 10K. I started May 24th of last year, so almost a year ago. This is what we got for our $50. Is what true, Street Talk, Scoop? Was what true? You talking about what your eyes just saw? What you think I made it up with AI? Dre Majesty says, boy, these Loso rounds just writing themselves. Shout out Dre Majesty, man. Member for 4 months, man. Is what true? See, this is, I know you're not asking, is what you just saw with your own eyes and heard with your own ears, is it true? Because that's the problem we're going to talk about with battle rap. Again, this is what we got for our $50. All the other battles canceled. We got Ill Will versus Swamp with a choke and a look into the phone. And then we got Loso and Sino Savvy, the tournament battle with this haymaker that shook the building.
What you mean, how is that, Christian? Don't we usually hold the nose right before the baptism?
But then, didn't we hear this in the 2-on-2?
Me, how's that, Christian? Don't we usually grab the nose right before the baptism?
Okay, so that's what we got for our $50. I wanted to start the show off like that. Purple Bandit said I was there, shook the building. All right, so listen, this is what we about to do. That's why I want to start off like that. I want to give the scenario that's being given to us. Let's just say none of that all the way up into that point was T-Top fault. But that's what we got for $50. That's what we got for $50. So we'll start from there. Mike Will with the super chat. Hold on, let me get you right, man. Let me get you right. Let me get you a highlighted W in the chat before I do anything. Before I do anything, y'all. All right, boom. This event was worth only 10, to be honest. And that Loso recycle was tragic work. I'm hearing that there's more in that battle. Once I confirm it to be facts, I'll let y'all know. I may get an alert while we here, and y'all know I'll do it right on the spot. Shout out Mike Will. We're gonna go to your other super chat too. We're gonna go to your other super chat too. All right, let's talk about what else we got for $50. So far we got an Ill Will. We got an Ill Will versus Swamp battle with a choke, and we got a tournament battle with recycled bars in it. Cool. It's a now don't be mad at me if I switch up. I don't stand for that. That's twice he recycled on one of mine. I'm gonna figure it out. Okay, yeah, send me the evidence. You know what I'm saying? And we'll get to that scoop. I got you. Didn't he get 10,000? Well, the rumor is that he got 10,000. I'm calling for the battle rap community to say to show the payment. Show it. You know what I'm saying? Duddy Smith said I need like 45 back. All right, so that's what we got for $50. Now, if you want to count the steams and Mailman and whoever else the other battles was or whatever, if y'all want to count that, y'all can. That's not what was advertised for us. So I'm not counting that. That doesn't count at all. It doesn't count at all. So that's what we got for $50. Now, I want to say, so that's the pay-per-view customer. Now, let's talking about the in the building customer, because that's what they always try to say. It was a vibe. No, it was lit in there. I mean, most of, you know what? Let me not say most. Rewind. I'm trying to be fair today. Definitely stepped on work. What's up, Mr. Karate? Definitely stepped on work, Spiffy Lil Kenny. I'm trying to be fair today. A lot of people don't have a life. So going to a battle rap event, and I'm talking about some people within battle rap, not the fans, because we all enjoy it for the art form. That's what we're going there for. You know what I'm saying? If we want to just go to a party or a club or a concert, we can do that somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But people in the battle rap community seemed like Beasley said that it's party promoters throwing parties and people just showing up to have a good time for the vibes. I don't think people paying $200-300 for vibes. So let's talk about what the people who came to the event received for their money. Purple Bandit, how much did you spend in total as far as just your VIP tickets? I need to know. I need to know how much you spent before we get there. Shout out to Blue Magenta TV. Say we like what you are doing. Matter of fact, I appreciate that, Blue Magenta TV. Appreciate that comment and appreciate the super chat. So listen. Let me go here. Let's start here. Big T, man. Midwest Chicago, man. I rock with Big T heavy, man. I'll always let that be known, man. I still rock with Big T, but Big T, this comment right here, this tweet right here, got the battle rap community on your ass. Pause. Big T post, and y'all quit tripping over $50. Chalk that shit up. That's the least y'all could do for all the free battles y'all seen. This is one of the legends. Big T, man. Oh, Big T, why would you tweet that? Why would you tweet that, Big T? They grinding him the fuck up on Twitter. We might visit Twitter, man, before this over with, and I'll let y'all see what all everybody's saying. First of all, you represent battle rap, man. You a legend. Midwest for sure. Chicago, representative. Why would you say that? That's going to give off the impression that that's what you and the rest of the battle rappers and people feel. Chalk that $50 up. Motherfuckers talking about how high gas is, the economy fucked up. $50 is $50. Chalk it up. I know you from the rack, man. I know you from Chirac, dog. But you can't tell people to chalk up their $50. And if you do, you can't be mad if people feel like they got robbed. Hold on. Let me see. Exactly what it was, a party. $232 just for the tickets, me and my niece. VIP tickets, y'all, $232. So that's $116 a piece for him and his niece's ticket for that event. So this is what the people who was at the event paid if they got VIP. David Campbell says, what's your thoughts, Purple? Me and wife were just talking about you. Pray you good. Oh, we about to get to that. We about to get to that. Shout out Nisi. Hold on. Thank you for the reminder, Nisi. The Healer, moderator, says, alter your words and hit the like for me, please. Thank you. Thank you. Big T does the fix the credit score if she respects T-Top's plays. Damn, Corshell. I was trying to stay away from that, but you're right. Okay, so Key Clips has questions. Does VIP get seats? Juice also says it's not about the $50. It's about time wasted, to be honest. You can never get time back. That's a fact, Juice. Okay, so let's get to this. Let's get to this. Let's get to this. Let's get to this. Where we at? Let's go here. Big Arch says, right, like we went from having top tier celebs in the balcony of events to having no cups. Like they want to crucify us fans for having a touch of standards. Events ain't cheap or free. Travel and plans go into it. Now, what he was responding to was Purple Bandit. Purple Bandit said, I was in the building at No Cut too. This was bad. Bad. I got there about 1:45 and I'm on the road on the way home and it's 1:02 a.m. And how the fuck y'all run out of cups? This gets responded to by Shuni the Rapper. Shout out to Shuni the Rapper. Said because the event went longer than expected and people kept asking for water. We could have said no and kept the cups for liquor. This was also after last call, but let's act like it wasn't. We did what we could for y'all. Well, it's been confirmed that it wasn't last call. It wasn't nowhere near last call. I got this timestamps when they ran out of cups. If that was last call, then the event should have been over. We had hours after that. Also, we had somebody else that was in the building. Shout out to Jack Entertainment. Says, did twerk and Nitty happen? I left at 11 because I couldn't do that shit no more. Listen, I'm about to tell y'all something. Spent $100 on gas, Purple Bandit says. Also, I'm about to tell y'all something. So this is what the $50 customers got for pay-per-view. This is what the in the building experience was. I got to add something else, though. Hold on. But this is how I look at it. I want to give y'all a visual of the equivalent of buying a battle rap event at this point. I need something green in the chat to let me know it's green. Y'all got to tell me it's green in the chat. It could be a green circle. It could be a green traffic light. I need to know it's green in the chat for me to let y'all know. I want to give, if y'all want to see a visual of the equivalent of buying a battle rap event, I need y'all to let me know it's green. Shout out Shuni and Fair. Again, this is nothing personal against anybody. We're just going to make the argument against the bullshit. That's what we're going to do. Just make an argument against the bullshit. We're not letting people play victim. I see green. Hardcore Flavor, what's up? Chris Petty, what's happening? Spiffy look handy, y'all got the puke signs. Okay. This is the visual I equate to battle rap events right now. That's the visual I equate to battle rap events right now. If you're going to buy a battle rap event, man, go and get your Slick Maddens for a discounted price of $50 off at $109.99. The AG3 Fusions, a.k.a. Slick Maddens. Go get those. At this point, this all that's going on in motherfucking battle rap. Schemes and scams, right? But no, they want us to rewind. They want us to rewind and they want to say, well, T-Top took a loss. Y'all expect him to take the loss by himself? Let's talk about that dumbass statement, that lie in battle rap that's always being told. Let's talk about that right now. What's up, Gina? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about a loss. I'm not an idiot, first and foremost. But it doesn't take a rocket science to figure this out. Let's break this down. Let's break this down. Let's break this down. Let's break this down. $50 pay-per-view. Now, I want to ask y'all something. We know the main event is not happening. That was told to us days prior to the event. Main event is not happening. T-Top also says the culture is still going to support. Y'all get the pay-per-view. It's still going to be a movie. Let's take Averb off the board. The culture, I'm just saying the culture for the lack of a better word, and this is the other battle rappers who tweeting and YouTube, let's support T-Top. Averb ain't shit. Don't let them ruin the event. It's still a dope event. This is what y'all said to sell battle rap, that this event was still worth $50 without the main event. So again, 48 hours at least, because it was after April Fool's, right? So the second, third, and fourth, we knew it was not going to be a main event. So everybody went into the event, as far as pay-per-view, right? Knowing that there will be no main event and that it's going to be $50. The venue was told to us that it was sold out by T-Top and among other people. So whatever you planned on with that venue, you can't make any more money except for how you did, which we'll get to in a minute, which is what my thumbnail is about. So the venue is sold out. So you didn't lose any money as far as the venue. You can only sell the capacity, which you said was sold out. One in the chat if y'all following me so far. If the venue is sold out, there is no more money that you can make as far as just door money. One in the chat if y'all agree with that. We're going to take our time and break this down and get that dumbass, but he took a loss as narrative, because some of y'all so fucking slow or gullible in battle rap that y'all go for that. All right, I see ones. Marcus Chapman, C. Corshell, Tyler Carter, Juice. Okay, so we got one in the chat. You got the door money to capacity. Pay-per-view money. No, hold on. Before we get to that, before we get to the pay-per-view money, in the building, it's already been confirmed. Let me put this back up here. You put this back up here. Is it this? No, it's right here. Shuni the Rapper confirmed that they were selling liquor. They were selling liquor there. So y'all gonna get that money, right? You're gonna get the liquor money. So you got door money, you got liquor money. It's sold out. Whatever people was there that was gonna buy liquor is the people that was there that was gonna buy liquor, whether anybody showed up or not. And actually it ended up lasting for 10 hours. So y'all had the maximum amount of time and some for people to buy liquor. So y'all liquor sales probably increased because people was there longer than expected. So y'all got door money, y'all got liquor money. Also, I have the menu. Y'all was selling food. Y'all was selling food, $25 a plate. 2 kinds of wings, jerk wings, honey barbecue wings. I heard the honey barbecue wings was good. 5 for $10, just the wings. Macaroni was $7, which is a la carte, means separate. No drink. No drink. This is why some people complained about the cups. A whole plate consists of mac, 5 wings, collard greens, and dirty rice. 1 scoop each, $25 a plate. So y'all got food money. What you did announce on the microphone, according to sources that was in the building, you got on the microphone and you said, why y'all niggas going to the food truck outside? It's food in here. So you made sure you saw that people was going to a food truck that they said frequents that area. That food truck is always there. So you peeping that they getting a little business over there and you trying to push the food and the liquor in the venue for $25 a plate with no drink included with the plate. Okay. All right. Okay. Door money, liquor money, food money. We got that. All right. So you ain't missed the beat so far. There's no losses so far. There's no losses so far. Before we continue, we got free smoke with the super chat. Say get the like sub factory food truck game. Shout out to free smoke, man. Hold on, I got you.
Free smoke, hey. Free smoke, hey.
Free smoke, hey. Now, let's talk about the pay-per-view. Everybody went into the pay-per-view. Understanding that there was no main event. So nobody bought the pay-per-view the 3 days prior when you announced there was no main event. Nobody bought it because they thought T-Top or A-Verb was on it, unless they went straight to Rap Grid and didn't see online that it was canceled, and they saw this on Rap Grid, which is still up here as far as the card, and said, oh shit, T-Top and A-Verb battling. So those would be the only people, and that would be y'all fault if they bought it, because y'all didn't alter this. Y'all took off A-Ward and Chess, but y'all didn't take off T-Top and A-Verb. Like I said, maybe it's legal reasons. After A-Verb said, well, I didn't say, technically I didn't cancel, so y'all gave him enough rope to say we accounted for you being here and you didn't show up, whatever. But nobody who was in the know, who watched the interviews that you did, T-Top, in the announcements that A-Verb and T-Top not happening, nobody went in to buy the pay-per-view thinking that the main event was there. So everybody who was going to buy the pay-per-view bought it. Because we thought it was going to be Tay-Rock O-Solo, New Jersey Twerk Rum Nitty, Charlie Clips, Anderson Burris, Ill Will, and Swamp in the tournament championship battle, which is Loso and Sino Savvy, which I would like to take a break one more time in case y'all just joining us. Hit the like button. If you missed it, Loso shook the building with this bar in the event last night.
What you mean, how is that Christian? Don't we usually hold the nose right before the baptism?
But we had to call it 10-4 because we found it in another battle.
I mean, how's that Christian? Don't we usually grab the nose right before the baptism?
Okay. All right. Like I said. So everybody who was going to buy the pay-per-view bought the pay-per-view. So by the time, I would like to know around what time, Purple Bandit or anybody that was in the live last night, around what time did they announce the first cancellation that Tay-Rock and O-Solo wasn't going to happen, and then Charlie Clips and Anderson Burris wasn't going to happen. They didn't. They started kicking people out close to midnight about the New Jersey Twerk and Rum Nitty because they told us it was happening and it wasn't going to happen. What was about around what time did they announce that the battles weren't happening? That's what I want to know. Definitely recycle, Gina. Rewalking the work. This is all cut too. It wasn't no cut too. It was all cut. It was all soda last night. It was all soda. That shit did not come back. Oh, Chris Petty's in the chat say, oh, damn. Yes, absolutely. Even a Christian was selling re-rock. What time? All soda, bottle. What time, around what time did they let us know that the battles weren't going to happen? I know it was nighttime. Anybody remember? So we hours into the live stream, right? Everybody didn't purchase it. Who gonna purchase it? Everybody who was gonna purchase the event purchased it, right? So you got the door money, which was sold out according to T-Top. You got the food money. You got the liquor money. You got the pay-per-view money. And on top of that, you only had to pay the venue, the cameraman, and the first half, which is all part of an event. You didn't have to pay the second half. We're going to get to that, though. We're going to get to that breakdown, though. We're going to get to that. 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 I want to know, and I need y'all to tell me right after this, say, so the Christian rocked. I was about to make a bar about that too, Chris Petty, on Easter weekend. Absolutely. Hold on real quick, y'all. Scully Vibes. Let me give y'all highlighted W and read this before I ask the chat a question. T-Top, why y'all going to the food truck outside? Random fan, because they got Sprite and water, Tubby. Start the battles. Now look, right? Listen, I got a question for y'all. Where in all of that I just explained is the loss that these goofy niggas in battle rap keep saying that happened for T-Top? Where is the loss? Where is it? The only way there's a loss is if the front ends, now mind you, he didn't pay any back ends. It would have been if the front ends was just too much that you paid, that you overpaid just the front ends, and the pay-per-view didn't do enough, and the sold outdoor money, food, and liquor wasn't enough to make you break even. Which would mean, hey, man, that was just what was going to happen anyway. Because you still would have had to pay back ends if everybody did show up. So that's more money that's lost, right? So the only way it's a loss is if you just overpaid and it just didn't perform well. A-Verb didn't cause you a loss, did he? I want to know, where's the loss in all of this that I explained? You got maximum door money. You got maximum door money because you said it was sold out. People were there for 10 hours. So it was 10 hours for people to buy food, to buy liquor. Y'all ran out of cups. So you got food and liquor money. And everybody bought the pay-per-view understanding that the main event wasn't going to happen 3 days prior to the event. Where's the loss? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. Chris Petty said they lost their damn mind. Somebody said they lost their damn mind. Pooh Shiesty activated is crazy. I'm asking. No, listen, I'm asking. Yo, we about to get to the back ends and Frank White paying the back ends and all that because that's going to make it worse. I want to know. We got 300 people in here. Hit the like, share the stream. I need one of y'all to tell me where's the loss that I'm hearing on Twitter, on streams and blogs. Where's the loss? Where's the sympathy we supposed to have for what loss? Where's the loss? If everybody would have showed up and performed, where was this extra secret money coming from? You're already getting the maximum you could get out of the event. The door money to capacity, sold out. Food and liquor money for 10 plus hours, which the event shouldn't even been that long. And pay-per-view money because nobody knew the other battles was canceled until late in the night. Where is the loss? Mr. Karate says there is no loss. Facts, sincere. Saying he sold mad weed. I don't know if it's legal there or not. I'm not going, I don't know. Say he capped. Say only loss he took was his mind. Blind Tay, what up? Gina says, in all seriousness, scamming people like this over and over and over could lead to real violence. Battle rap is real lucky the fans don't be rioting and just ask for accountability. Absolutely. That's why I said somebody's going to get hurt. Even the violence that they towards each other, all of a sudden everybody's so super killer and all this or whatever. Somebody go get hurt in this shit. Because it's just a bunch of disgruntled, insecure motherfuckers with financial issues. You know what I'm saying? I paid Rap Grid to do the stream. Oh my God, I forgot about that. I apologize, Chris Petty. I forgot about that. So listen, you know what? That's a great segue to go into the cost of the event. Great segue to talk about the cost of the event. Chris Petty paid Rap Grid to do the stream. One expense out the window. You got Frank White, the A-Verb back in. You got the New Jersey Twerk Rum Nitty back ends. He was only responsible for back ends in the battle or whatever like that, but that means you only have to pay half to the battlers. You're paying a fraction of the cost of throwing an event, only half to some of the battlers. Travel, got to pay travel, which all comes with a regular event. So let's just say he paid about a third-ish or so of the event, or even half. Like you can just say he paid half the cost of a regular event. Where's the loss? Where should we, man, where's the loss? Where's the loss? I'm asking. Anybody who new to the channel, y'all are welcome to disagree. You won't get blocked or nothing. I'm going to highlight your comment and let you make your point. And if you make sense, I'm going to say, damn, you make sense. Where's the loss? Okay, we got I am said I lost Paid $400 flight, $488 for 2 days at a room, money on my fit, rental, still got to eat and drink. All right, if my okay, we got $888, money on the fit, rental, still got to, so fuck all of them, right? Because it was some music played, some liquor, and some food in there. Some overpriced food to what some people say. That's subjective though. But we had a good time. Oh my goodness. All right, I want to talk about one more thing before I get to this interview, man. Before I get to this Hip Hop Is Real interview. I want to talk about one more thing real quick, just really quick. Man, I hate that you paid that and you definitely got fucked over. All right, so that's crazy. This is where we going right here. This is where we going right here. Hold on, y'all. I got a report coming in. Hold on real quick, y'all. I got a report, man. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta ask a question. I gotta be clear and concise. I got a report. We might got some breaking news, but this is what I want to get to right here. Hold on. Chris Petty says, I paid them with ACH from my business account that I will report as a loss at the end of the year. Salute to that. And as you should. You know what I mean, Chris Petty? But I want to get to this. This is what I want to talk about real quick before we transition to this interview. Said T-Top got played by the battle rappers. This is the last thing I'm about to ask y'all. Do y'all got common sense or not in battle rap? I want to ask y'all this. Because as of right now, none of y'all have been able to tell me where's the loss. None of y'all have been able to tell me that. Okay. All right. Okay. So now, okay, I got a report, y'all. I have a report. I have a report of something else with the event. I was waiting on confirmation. I just got confirmation. I got a report. So let me do this real quick. And I'm about to answer your question, or we about to talk about this, KBS. So let's do this. Let's do this real quick. T-Top got played by the battle rappers. First, let's do this. Let's do this. Breaking news, factory updates. It has also been reported by very reliable sources that they were charging $20 at the door extra to be able to smoke in the building. It has also been reported that they were charging $20 extra at the door to be able to smoke in the building. Now, I don't know what the laws are or whatever. It's legal here in Michigan or whatever. So I don't really want to speak on if weed was being sold, if that was being flipped. But if they was allowing people to smoke, I'm pretty sure they're not just going to let anybody just bring probably their own weed, or they're not going to get a cut off whatever was being sold there or whatever. But I don't know nothing about that. Definitely Steve Giordano. Okay, so now let's talk about T-Top got played by the battle rappers. They should be, Nico. All right. Tia, what's up? Okay. Hold on. Mind you, FACTZ just discovered this sound button last night. Unhandy night. I'm sorry. You know, I found me a new toy, man. It is what it is. It's up. All right. So look, this is what we about to do. We about to talk about, in case y'all just joining us, exit out the chat, hit the like button or whatever. And also, I just want y'all to know that Loso did, out of the 2 battles on the card that did happen, Loso did have a haymaker that shook the building last night.
What you mean, how is that, Christian? Don't we usually hold the nose right before the baptism?
But he also 10-4'd from one of his own battles in a 2-on-2 with A-Ward.
Me, how's that, Christian? Don't we usually grab the nose right before the baptism?
Okay, man. Let's talk about T-Top got played by the battle rappers. Before we do that, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Free Smoke standing on business. Hold on.
I don't feel like you standing on business, nigga. I'm the type of nigga stand on business, nigga. One man arm against 50, nigga.
Which one do that?
gifted free smoke with the 5 gifted Facts List memberships. Hold on. Leaky got a membership. Miss Traumatos. We got Kevin. We got Babyface, and we got Twinno. All received free Facts List memberships. Welcome to the Facts List. Make sure you pay it forward. Give somebody else a membership. Renew your membership after the 30 days is well worth it. You can now have access to membership-only content on the page. It is not just membership content like streams like this that I don't like and I just throw them on members only. Is actually tailored for my members that have different types of conversation and content, man. Welcome to the Facts List. Thank you, Free Smoke, for the donated Facts List memberships. All right, so look, this is what we about to do. Oh, okay. Damn, y'all. I forgot something else, y'all. Hold on. I got another announcement that happened at the venue. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Another report to the factory, man. Factory updates, breaking news. They also was charging $10 parking. The reports say, allegedly, I was not there to confirm this. They said it was somebody who looked like the white girl from Hustle and Flow. I apologize to whoever that was, but that's what it was reported to me. $10 was charged for parking also, man, from somebody who looked like the white girl from Hustle and Flow. These are the reports that I got. I could Nisi says on gravel. I'm not sure. I'm just reporting the news, sure. I didn't do none of this. I didn't do any of this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do any of this. But okay. So let's do this. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. On gravel. It is confirmed that it was on gravel. It is confirmed that it was on gravel. So y'all know, $10 parking on gravel. Hey, man. Hey, man. That's all I'm saying. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Chris Petty with the gifters. Hold on.
Free smoke, hey. Free smoke, hey.
First of all, Chris Petty with the 5 gifted memberships, man. Hold on. It's confetti in the chat, too. It's confetti in the chat, which means we got to start the super chat goal over. Sean Rise, I see you. You got the super chat goal. I will be starting in a second. Actually, let me start it right now. Let me start this right now. Boom. Let's do this. All right, boom. And we got Chris Petty with the 5 gifteds. We got Spiffy Lil Kenny. You just received a gifted membership. You in the chat right now. Mike, what's up? You received one. Yay Area received one. Justin Hollins received one. 800 Kingley all received free gifted Facts List memberships. Welcome to the Facts List. Enjoy your members only content, man, on the page. And B, have your notifications on to look out for more members only content coming up. All right, hold on, y'all. We get to the super chat that reached the goal for y'all real quick. Hold on, let me get right, because I already know what y'all about to do. Hold on. Boom. Here. Boom. Hold on. All right. No. All right. I fucked that up, y'all. I fucked it up. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right. It's cool. So this is what we gonna do. How would you rank these from first to last in terms of how they affected battle rap? No YouTube drops, no shows, lack of new stars, too many leagues. About how they affected battle rap. Okay, so first one being how what affected battle rap the most, and I'm assuming in a negative way. I'll say no shows, because it's no shows is first, because that's just unprofessional, and that's money lost. That affects the fans, the leagues, other artists. So that's first. Let's see. Then I'll say lack of new stars, because if you're not hype about people battling, then ain't nobody gonna show up anyway to watch, or it's not gonna be a popular genre. It's gonna bring any money or views. I'll say no YouTube drops, because that takes away a lot of visibility. And too many leagues, I'm just gonna say at the end, because that's on the list. However, I don't think it's a problem with a lot of leagues, because if you can make people show up to your events, then it is what it is. You know what I mean? All right, there we go. All right, there we go. 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 All right. So look, this is what we about to do. Appreciate that that question, Sean Rise, and the super chat too. All right, let's get to it. Hold on. Do I got another report? Hold on. Let me see. Oh my God. Chris Petty with the super chat. This nigga says C donkey. Okay, so I actually want to. Damn, man, why I was. Should I say that after that? Should I say that after that, man? Also, what we got for our money is commentary. We saw the commentators more than we saw the battlers. Tati and J2. I heard that the parking structure too was like a big garage. It was cool on the inside. Some people say it was decent on the inside, but it was gravel. And it was a machine working while people was trying to park or whatever. It just wasn't a good thing. But whatever. Chris Petty funny as hell. Okay, let's get to T-Top got played by the battle rappers. First things first. Y'all have yet to tell me what loss that exists that he took. We have the door money, pay-per-view money, we got the liquor money, we got the food money. I'll say some of this is the food money. We got the parking money. We got that money, right? Now, if y'all want to say the battlers played him by not showing up and making the fans disgruntled and putting all of the pressure on them, cool. But I'm going to ask y'all some questions because I don't think they played him at all. I don't think they played him at all. Facts, they said T-Top was taxing off. Oh, yeah, also, too, the $20 if you want to smoke money. Facts, they said T-Top was taxing off people plates, grabbing wings and bites of Mac. That's crazy. Hey, look, right? That phantom tax. Hey, listen, though, right? Also, too, hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on. No. Okay, this is what we about to say. Oh, my goodness. Here we go with the super chat. Instead of frozen bros, we got trolls and hoes, man. Shout out Chris Petty, man, with the super chat, man. Let me like the super chat. Let me cue the highlighted W. This nigga so petty for real, man. Hey, look. Gina says he knew. Okay, I'm about to tell y'all why I feel like I'm just using my deductive reasoning. Now, everything else I said was just facts, and I told y'all what was reported and what was factual. Right? Up to this point. Nobody is able to tell me in the factory. I haven't seen anything online and no other streams where a loss would have been taken, right? Okay. Do we feel like T-Top, should I make it a chat poll? You know what? Let's do that. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna have your answer because I want to see. I don't want nobody to be able to be anonymous. Do y'all feel like the battlers just no-showed T-Top without any communication with him? Do y'all feel like T-Top knew these battles weren't going to happen before the day of the event? Do y'all feel like that? And while y'all answering, I'm just going to tell y'all what I feel like. Let's go down the list. Let's go down the list of battlers. Let me find it. Let's put the pay-per-view one up because it's still being charged for $50. They said he knew. Hell yes. No, I am Twan says. T-Top knew. He knew, Juice says. Frank Grimes said he knew. I'm with Gina. He knew, Nisi says. Okay. All right. So listen, I'm about to tell y'all what I'm thinking. Let's start with the top of the card, T-Top and Averb. Obviously, we know the situation with T-Top and Averb. We know that situation. So obviously he knew Averb wasn't coming, or he felt like Averb was serious enough to where he made an official announcement that Averb wasn't coming to the battle. So he knew Averb wasn't coming. He also knew A Ward wasn't able to make it. A Ward announced it in an interview. He told T-Top. T-Top officially announced it, so he knew A Ward was not coming to the battle, which was announced before the battle. Now, who's left? Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock and T-Top has been cool for years. We're talking years on top of years on the same league, which is URL. Also, Smack was in the building. If y'all telling me that Smack didn't know what Tay-Rock was at, had no communication with Tay-Rock, or did know where he was at, and T-Top was just lost, and Smack just pulled up in the building and say, hey, man, let me get a couple drinks or whatever. Y'all lost y'all fucking mind in battle rapping again. Y'all gullible as hell, and y'all deserve to get cooked. It is what it is. That's how I feel. So Tay-Rock and T-Top is cool. I don't think Tay-Rock didn't communicate. And we about to spin the block once I go through all of these names. New Jersey Twerk and Rum Nitty. New Jersey Twerk was there. So whatever the reason was, T-Top was told something because he was there. Rum Nitty was there already, ready to perform, expecting New Jersey Twerk to pull up and for them to battle. So obviously New Jersey Twerk was there, planned on doing something, and T-Top knew what was going on with there. So he didn't just run off on him either. Charlie Clips. Charlie Clips is a question mark. Even though they're on camera a million times, we cool. This my man's. Charlie Clips always perform for T-Top. Whenever he got something going on, he pull up or whatever like that. Obviously, man, you done had some communication with Charlie Clips. Anderson Burris was ready to go, but Charlie Clips wasn't there. We know they cool. I don't see Charlie Clips running off with a deposit and not paying, you know, being on Wildin' Out or whatever like that, man. Charlie Clips is has always came through and finished his battle when he needed to finish his battle. We can safely assume that they had communication. Ill Will and Swamp was there. Loso Encino Savvy was there. So now let me say this. Let's just say this. Let's assume they did say, fuck T-Top, we not coming. I'm not even letting my mind accept that, but let's just say for all intents and purposes, for the sake of argument, right? They said, fuck T-Top. First of all, what would be the motive for them to say, fuck T-Top? What would be the motive? I don't think it's one, but let's just say they did. T-Top announced that they're going to redo the card and have the battles happen. So that means those deposits that he paid him are still valid. So not only is he going to get the money from this card, from the pay-per-view, from the door, from the liquor, from the food, from the parking, from the weed, from the cost to smoke weed. Not only is he getting the money from all of this, from their names and likeness, he's going to get it again. So the deposits are still active. So they didn't run off anywhere, according to him, because he's going to do it again. So why are y'all saying the battlers did T-Top dirty? We should have empathy. He took a loss. Where? All you goofy niggas who on Twitter or want to make videos and blogs acting like y'all motherfucking corporate, like this corporate, battle rap is corporate and y'all got to take up for the company or some shit. Where? Dumb niggas. Where? Where's the loss? And where did they run off if he already knows that they're going to do this again? And when he does it again, he don't got to pay no front ends and Frank White going to pay the back ends. So now you get to run an even freer event. An even freer event. What's wrong with you niggas in battle rap, man? They be thinking y'all can just keep feeding us this goofy shit. And some of y'all ain't even trying to manipulate battle rap. Y'all just fucking dumb. Because y'all ain't never ran a business or did no numbers and nothing. All y'all niggas get a couple $1,000s here and there every blue moon in y'all life and then start calling everybody broke and shit. And homeless and all this other extra shit. Because you niggas suck. Hold on. I forgot about this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Also, too, we got to remember that there was reports of New Jersey Twerk in a car for an hour and a half rehearsing. Also rehearsing on the side of the building. Rehearsing right there in front of J2 and them or whatever like that with Rum letting everybody know he is going to battle when he done. So we know what's up, man. We know what's up. It'll probably end up like maybe an app-only event or the event happens. Now, let me say this. Let me bring this home real quick before we get to this interview. Because I want to say all of this before we got to the interview, just so y'all can know how ridiculous some of this shit that he said was. All of this bullshit that I just said and that I just named, all of this wrongdoing, right, that I just said and that I just named, all of this goes out the window if T-Top makes an announcement via Twitter, YouTube, interview, wherever else, and says, apologize to the fans, refunds will be going out immediately for y'all pay-per-views. If you were in the building I can't give you a full refund because of you know, me paying for the venue or whatever like that, but I will give you free access to the next event. You can have an option between that or just getting half of your money back. Because if you did enjoy, you know, being around the battle rappers, the music, the bar, the food, you know, the battles that did happen or whatever like that, then, you know what I'm saying, we'll take off half. That way you get some of your money back. Then most of battle rap will be saying, damn, what else y'all want him to do? He did everything he could. It didn't go right. He refunded the people the money on the pay-per-view because the audio was fucked up. Because I forgot to mention that. We got fucked up audio for the $50 too. We got long-ass intermissions for the $50 too. We got 10 hours of waiting all the way to midnight only to be told that the battle that we was waiting on for over an hour is not going to happen, actually, even though the battler is there with his opponent. Everything would have been forgiven by saying, I got y'all, here go y'all money back. You got the money. Where's the loss? It's the same thing with the Conathan. Shit went left. Shit didn't go right. But instead of me having to take a loss to do what I need to do and pay the battler, shit, I don't want to let go of this money that I probably didn't already spend, or I just don't want to let go. Let them niggas take the loss. Let me play victim. Where is the victim? Evidence of it there being a victim. He did not lose shit. He got pay-per-view buys according to the card that he said was going to be there a couple days prior with no main event and no A-Ward and chess. Whatever pay-per-view buys it was going to be, he got them because he didn't announce the other battles wasn't happening until late that night. The venue was sold out. He got that door money. He got 10 hours of serving food and liquor. He got that money and whatever else, parking, whatever else. There's no loss. There's no loss whatsoever. None. So all of y'all doing these blogs, all of y'all tweeting, all of y'all that's saying that, and again, I don't know who did or who not for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw Caps definitely call him out. You know, Piper Boy Williams, it's over, this or whatever. I'm just saying in general, if y'all hear anybody saying this or whatever, y'all call them the fuck out and ask them what loss. And if they start just saying rambling, just goofy ass dumb shit, and just say, man, you ain't never ran no fucking business in your life. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Call them out on that shit. Call them out. See, then you got people like this. Of course, no profile picture. If you think T-Top made money, you crazy. So let me ask you this, right? I want to ask you specifically, right? I want to ask you specifically. And I'm asking, I'm going to wait for an answer. What's up, Lost Souls? What changes? Let's say the battlers show up and the battlers battle. How much more money? What changes? Where does the extra money come from if the battlers show up in battle? I want you to answer this for me. What extra money? I want to know. You said them plates was going to, ain't gonna lie, was good. So the food was good. Great. I'm asking MC, what extra money would T-Top would have made had the battlers showed up? I want to know. So, again, we went into the pay-per-view. We knew the main event wasn't happening. We knew A-Ward and chess wasn't happening. So everybody who bought the pay-per-view bought it on the strength of the battles that were supposed to happen. And it wasn't announced until later tonight that the other battles wasn't happening. The venue was already sold out before anybody backed out, even before the main event. So I'm asking. No extra money. The culture don't buy pay-per-view. Okay, so now, so what you're saying is no matter what happened, he was going to lose money anyway, is what you're saying. So you're just saying it's a bad investment. Still doesn't make him a victim. That still don't mean he took any losses. He made whatever it was he was going to make regardless because he ain't gave shit back yet. Right? So if you're just saying it's a bad investment because there's no money to make in battle rap, cool. That's cool for you to say. But if I only got to pay the front end, if I got somebody else who paying Rap Greer for the live stream, what are you talking about? Okay, cool. You said T-Top ain't no victim. I ain't saying that. Okay, bet. Well, then we on the same page. As long as you saying that, we on the same page enough. We in the same book. All right, I see we got some trolls. Look. I'm gonna give you. You're asking us about a man's business we know nothing about, or any of us behind the scenes. I don't count pockets and make assumptions that. Listen, first of all, you sound stupid as fuck. P, is that URL P? You sound dumb as fuck. We do know. We do know. We were told that the building was sold out. That's the business we know from the league owner, the man's business who you talking about, that it was sold out. We know that they were in there for 10 hours, the people that was at the event, buying food and liquor and whatever else. So we do know. Whatever the pay-per-view numbers are, I didn't say there was a set number, did I? Did I say a number? Not at all. I said whatever they were going to be, they were going to be, because everybody who bought the pay-per-view bought it under the pretense that the battles that they said were going to happen, minus A War Chess, T-Top and Verb, they paid for them. They didn't even have a chance to say, nope, I'm not paying, because battle's not happening, because that didn't get announced till later on in the night. So what the fuck are you talking about? You just sound stupid. Y'all just say anything. You ain't even put up a profile picture, so I know you ain't paid for shit anyway. You ain't even a FACTZ list member. The fuck out of here saying that dumb ass shit. The fuck is wrong with you? And then it's a pattern in battle rap. We're going to keep going through the same thing over and over and over and over and over in battle rap, and then keep making the same excuses. Man, get the fuck out of here. Y'all could be dumb. Since I told y'all we not going to be the lick in 2026, what regrets have we had for not getting events? I have not had one regret. Not one. And the time that we went in and paid the $20 to TBL for that Easy in New Jersey twerk battle, what did I tell y'all? I said I'm going to pay it just in support because the Cassidy and Easy battle didn't happen. I feel like they tried or whatever. If y'all want to buy it just to support, y'all can, but I'm not urging y'all to buy it. It's probably not going to be worth the 20, but I'm going to just pay for it in front of y'all just to show support. We ain't regretted it not one time. Go Score Youngin, what's happening? Tiff Marie, what's up? Jay Bucks, what up? Andretti with the super chat. What is you talking about? Y'all just always trying to say some shit. That's pocket watching, or this, and that's this, and that's this. The fuck is you talking about? You sound stupid. Andretti says he got the battlers to go for the low pay-per-view money, door money, food money, and liquor money, and not to mention the VIPs as well. That's all profit. That man didn't take no loss. Shaking my head, wake up, people. Exactly, Andretti. Just goofy. Just goofy. The parking height said, look at him emotional. I'm not emotional. You just stupid. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. Come on, y'all. Like, we not falling for this goofy ass shit. All right, let's get to the interview. Let's get to the interview. I just want to make sure we went through everything, because I already know the arguments. I see it on Twitter. I know how battle rap operates. They got the same excuses. Let's just support the culture. It was really a good time to me. Shit, it was jumping in there and all of that goofy ass shit don't make no fucking sense. If I pay you for this, this is what the fuck I want to get for my money. We didn't even get half of that. For those of y'all who just joining us, this is what we got. Let me show y'all what was marketed. This is what was marketed. Even though the main event, y'all can take T-Top and A-Verb off of there. We got out of this that y'all seeing Ill Will and Swamp. Swamp choked in that battle, looked in his phone, but we did get the battle. And we got Loso and Sino Savvy as a battle for 10K, the championship battle from a tournament that started last May 24th of last year. There was a haymaker in this battle by Loso. Here it is.
What you mean, how is that, Christian? Don't we usually hold the nose right before the baptism?
But after research and development, we found out it was a 10-4 from another one of his battles, a 2-on-2 with A1.
Me, how's that, Christian? Don't we usually grab the nose right before the baptism?
Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Get the fuck out of here, man. The fans got cooked, robbed. Refund will fix everything. Refund will fix everything. A refund will fix everything. Even if you say if you paid for the pay-per-view, when we do this again and we have a pay-per-view, you have free access to it, fixes everything for the people in pay-per-view. Now, the people in the building, y'all got to do something for them. Right, Purple Bandit. Like, come on, man. Nigga tried to be low. Nigga tried to be low and get a battle, get some bars from 5 years ago. B-Dot was still battling. Nisi right on point say definitely miss B-Dot. B-Dot was still battling. Come on, man. Shit getting re-rocked, man. We getting cooked every turn in battle rap. That's why I'm not about to have That's not why I'm not about to be, oh, let's get Verb out the culture. Let's get Easy out the culture. Let's get this person out the culture. Let's get Mook out the culture. Let's get, man, shut the fuck up. All y'all scheming and scamming. No, we're not getting nobody out the culture. Get this scheme and scamming ass shit out the culture. Come on, man. I paid VIP and didn't see one battle. I wanted to see O Solo, Twerk, and Chess, Roosevelt says, man. Come on, man. Come on, dog. I got you, Marshall. Hold on. Let's go to this interview. What's up, Rich Mo? Let's go. Say even the Christians scamming. Damn. Oh, my goodness. They think we don't pay attention to the bars. Right. Because that's what they say. It's not about the bars no more. Yeah, that's why y'all don't give a fuck. That's why y'all recycling. But all right, hold on. Let's go with, again, guess what they're going to say? Shit, it was for 10,000. Shit, I'll do it too for 10,000. But calling everybody broke. Yeah, y'all will do anything for money. We know that. We know that. Oh, we know that y'all do anything for money. And y'all doing a fantastic job of not, you know what? Let me not say that. Let me not say that. Let me not say that to them. I don't want to tempt them. I don't want to tempt them. All right, let me see. Is this it right here? Yes, it is. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, let me share my screen with y'all. Shout out to Knowledge the God and Hip Hop is Real. As y'all can, I keep saying damn near every other video because they beating the streets, getting us all the interviews, on time, on location. Actually, hold on. Did I like the video? Let me make sure I like the video. All right. We're going to review an interview with T-Top. Name of the interview says T-Top keeps it real on all no cut 2 no shows. I can't call it a success is a quote after that. Hey, Knowledge, stop putting keeps it real in these titles, man, when niggas ain't keeping it real. Because most times, 9 out of every 10 times you put a battle rapper keeps it real on a topic, they didn't keep it real. Shout out to Knowledge for putting in the work, man, giving us the content consistently, man. All right, let's get it, man. Let's get it.
What's up, world? Your boy Knowledge the God. Hip Hop is Real, number one media outlet in the world in battle rap and hip hop entertainment. And you already know what it is. We hit the No Cut 2 event.
Straight drop t-shirt.
Post and final. You know, it's over. It's done.
It's over.
And you know, T-Top right now, you know, it's online. They going crazy, man.
Yeah, they are.
They going a little crazy, you know. In the building is never how it is.
J-Rock.
On the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
okay, again, y'all have to stop this. Now, this is part of the problem. Whether it's Knowledge or anybody else who interviewing, I hate when y'all do this. Now, Uncle Rod does a good job most times, of just letting them say what they gonna say without involving his opinion most times or whatever, which I like that style. Knowledge, this is why people kind of be getting on your heels. And I know Knowledge don't care at the end of the day. He kind of do him. But if you really say you for the culture, then you got to stop enabling them and try to sugarcoat shit when you interviewing these people, man. You got to stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to stop that shit because you can't say it's different in the building than it is on pay-per-view, which is true, but you're trying to say that to make it seem like it was a success in the building and just the pay-per-view, people are complaining and they don't understand what really happened. The battles didn't happen for the people in the building either. I don't give a fuck how good the vibe was, y'all thought. I hate when you got to stop doing that shit and then claim you care about the culture. That's bullshit. Just let them talk and say what they're going to say. Don't try to lead them and you're not low. It's not sneaky what you're doing. Street Talk Scoop said, I might bring T-Top up to my live or question. Man, Street Scoop, man, if you don't get the fuck out of my chat, how the fuck you in the chat? How the fuck you in the chat? Trying to promote your shit instead of participating in my shit. Wait till my shit over. This nigga talking about I might bring T-Top up in my life. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Bring him up here right now. If you got calling right now and tell him to pull up, we live right now. Talking about I might bring T-Top up in my life. See what I'm saying in battle rap? He trying to promote the next thing for T-Top. Nigga, you know the questions we got. We asked him yesterday, last night, and we asked him today, what are refunds at? So go ask him, call him. We don't need a motherfucking live from you. We need, is he giving out refunds? That's the only question we want to know, and you don't got to do a live stream for that. So call him right now, ask is any refunds being distributed, and then let us know. If you talking about, hey, y'all, I'm doing a T-Top interview live on my live. What questions, y'all? Nigga, is it any refunds? See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all got to stop this sugarcoating shit, man. Stop that shit, man. Tell these niggas when they wrong. Y'all be feeling like because y'all got to be around these niggas, y'all can't keep it real with them. Nigga, ain't no questions we got other than where's the money? Where's the money? Talking about some, no, it's more questions. No, it's not. We know that the venue was sold out and that he got that money. We know he did an interview with Knowledge already right here. He already said that. So we know the venue was sold out. He got that money. We know he got liquor money. We know he got door money. We know he got food money. We know the pay-per-view is $50. We know the pay-per-view is still $50 without the battles happening. We know New Jersey Twerk was there and Nitty was there. We know Anderson Burris was there. We know Osola was there and Tay Rock didn't show up. We know Smack was in the building. We know that he said Tay Rock had some type of personal situation that he can't talk about that Tay Rock might have to talk about. A-Word announced that he wasn't showing up days before. We know that A-Word wasn't showing up 3 days before. What other fucking questions do we have? He said he's going to redo the event. So that question is answered. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It don't matter if he got it. If you saying you think it's more to it, well, look at this. Now, watch. Let me teach you something, Scoop. Let me teach you something about what we want as fans and consumers, and you as a league owner, man, who we shown a lot of love and respect to, right? You said, and he got all that money. Look what you said. Think it's more to it. Well, guess what? Then you already got the questions you know to ask because you know the behind the scenes. We don't. All we know is people spend $50 or hundreds of thousands and thousands of dollars in travel to go to the event. So we don't know to ask that question, and it's more to it because we not behind the scenes, right? So you already know the questions to ask. What you asking us? Again, y'all keep it, what it comes off of, Scoop, it comes off like this, right? It comes off like this. Like y'all always trying to find some type of loophole to be entertaining and divert our attention. I'm going to bring T-Top up live for, and Nick, so ask him what a refund's at. Because if you're going to bring him up live, guess what we think he going to do, Scoop? The same whatever he about to say in this interview. That's it. That's it. That's it, dog. I'm telling y'all, man, come on, man, battle rap, man, with the bullshit, man. Y'all be playing us like, man, we real dumb, man. And, man, maybe some of us are.
You had a lot of cancellations, so, they're going crazy about that and everything like that.
Hold on. Okay, you earned your way out, Parkland Heights. You earned your way out. Let's cook you. You're out of there. All right, let's go.
In the building, I got to say,
it was a movie.
It was amazing, you know what I'm saying?
It was a movie. What does that mean? PGA God, what's up? What does that mean? It was a movie in the building, y'all. 313 in the chat. Shout out Detroit. University of Michigan also put belt the ass against Arizona last night. We going to the Natty, y'all. Final Four shit. We going to the Natty. And Scoop, you know I rock with you or whatever, but I don't be trying to hear that battle rap bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We going to the Natty. What was it? It was a movie. What do that mean, y'all? Exactly, Frank Grimes. We don't lie to our friends. Still want to blame the fans a party. Say, damn, Gina, I ain't do that now. Exactly. We know you ain't do that because you don't do business like that. We know you do good business. So call out the bad business or either just lay back in the shadow, Scoop, so they don't involve you. And if you're an investor in this event or another event, because, hold on, Scoop. Damn. Did I program this in here? You know what, Scoop? I'm about to show you how much I rock with you, Scoop. Watch this. I meant to show this, that Murder Mook says leagues just know that when I battle, the fans are going to pay for the card. They know I'm going to give my all. They know I'm going to take it serious. And that's what the fans want, to know you take it serious. Now, if you look at the King Scoop, I'm assuming that's you, right, Scoop? Is that you, Scoop? The King Scoop? You got the devil emojis like you might be involved with Murder Mook's next booking, like you were for your birthday, Murder Mook versus Hitman Holla. Is that you, Scoop? I just want to ask. And I kept that in the picture frame when I cropped it, just in case that was you. Shout out to Murder Mook. Oh, Katie, I know it's you because we follow each other on Instagram. You know I support you, Scoop. You know I know what you do. You know I know what your involvement be or whatever, but you know I'm not about to sit on here or in person in battle rap or nowhere and be on no bullshit for these niggas. You know that, right? I'm aware, man. I do my due diligence, dog. I do my due diligence in this shit. That's why these niggas can't never get rid of me, man. They can't point out no lies I'm telling, no, none of that. So shout out to Murder Mook. Shout out to that comment because I feel like you might get something to do with that like you have before. Salute to you for being a part of the Murder Mook and Hitman Holla because to me, that saved all of 2025 to me. That saved that to me. But come on, man. Don't try to run interference. That's the same thing I was telling Frank. Y'all be in here investing in shit. They think y'all hams, man. Scoop, they think you a ham. They think Frank White a ham. They felt like Gerald McCoy was a ham. They called caffeine a lick. Don't be played for no ham, dog. The fans will get you your money back. You treat us right, we'll treat you right. Them niggas gonna tell you it's a loss every time. No, don't get Scoop a Mook battle because he be charging 125 a ticket. I don't expect you to. I was just asking, bro. You know I rock with the factory. I get it. No, I know. I got to speak for them, though, Scoop. I got to speak for them, for the people and myself. You know what I mean? Gina say I'm mad again. Okay, so listen. T-Top said it was a movie. Let me rewind this. Let's get to this interview, dog. Let's get to this interview, y'all. Let's get to this interview. Tyler Carter, what up?
You had a lot of cancellations, so, you know, they're going crazy about that and everything like that. In the building, I got to say,
it was a movie.
It was a movie. Did y'all who went in the building, purple band, and y'all, did y'all pay to go see a motherfucking movie or did y'all pay to go see some battles? But let me let him cook, though. Let me let him cook.
It's amazing. You know what I'm saying? As far as like just how many people showed out to some.
Hold on. Street Talk say, what if the battle's free, though? Then what I'm doing work for y'all. I know what's happening. Let's go.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And they had a great time.
Everybody had a good time. The brotherly love. You know what I'm saying? Like I said.
Dope, man.
So basically what Beasley said, niggas is party promoters and not league owners. Everybody had a good time. I'm gonna tell y'all this like I told y'all for the past however many years, right? Almost 3 years. The in the building experience is almost always fun. Just the camaraderie. You know, people complain about standing up too long and all this other shit, but most battle rap fans like myself are diehards. So us just being around the battlers, even seeing like people like Avocado, stuff like this, and I'm not necessarily myself, but just us as a whole as battle rap fans, just being able to kick it with them, see certain conversations, hear battles, just even if it's a battle you don't want to see, replacement battles or whatever, the experience of watching battle rap in person or whatever is a good experience if you're a battle rap fan. So most in the building experiences are positive to a degree. However, when people paid all that money to go see Cassidy and Cassidy didn't show up, I don't give a fuck how good the vibe felt in there or whatever. I didn't get what I paid for. You know what I'm saying? If McDonald's got all type of lit ass music in that bitch and women in bikinis and shit dancing and popping ass, and you go to get your order and you spend $20, $30 for your order, and then you walk outside and you look in there and your order ain't in there, you missing 2 burgers and some fries, and you go back in, and they say, come on, man, it's a movie in here, man. You worried about your food in your bag? Nigga, it's a movie in this bitch. You don't see them hoes over there? That's not going to cut it. That ain't what the fuck I came here to pay for. That's all that extra shit y'all wanted to do. I didn't ask for it to be weed in here, liquor in here, food in here. I paid for the battles that was on the car. That's what I paid for. You know what I'm saying? I could get my own food for cheaper. You know what I mean? A movie on Tubi is crazy, J-Buck. Key Clips, what up? Frank Grind said, I walked in on my side. That shit look like a mudslide. It's crazy. Go to one event is pretty much like going to a mall. Most times it is. Shout out to the people who do separate themselves as far as their events. It is few and far in between where it's the difference. Purple Bandit said it was like a cookout. I didn't know where VIP was, so we had the bar chairs and we sat on top of them. So no VIP. It's a movie though. Facts. In the building is a really good time. I cannot lie. It's like a big kickback, but that never negates the fact that I ain't get what I paid for. Absolutely. It is what it is. It's what it is, y'all. It's not, you know what I mean? I don't care what vibe it is. I want my money's worth, right? You know what I'm saying? This is diagnosed as post-scam delusion. That is crazy. PSD, post-scam delusion, y'all. You know what I'm saying? KD said there was pretty women, like so, and pretty women is subjective, by the way. But we'll move on. If I buy a Beyonce tour ticket and she don't show up, I'm gonna be mad. I don't care how good the DJ was. Exactly, man. That's what I'm saying, man. So they get that shit the fuck up out of here. Frank Grimes, why you say you apologize? All right, let's go.
I'm so honored, bro.
J-Rock.
You know, losing all the battles is disheartening. You know, we put a lot of time and effort. Yes, sir. Time and effort and money and energy.
Right.
Behind this card.
We got to make a PSD official lingo for the factory, man. Post-scam delusion. PSD is official. Because we got to start, listen, what we got to start doing is coining the shit. 313 in the chat. Shout out Detroit. What we got to start doing is we got to start trademarking our lingo and our shit. Like the things we about to do that's different. Y'all about to see different backgrounds and camera work and shit like that. We got to start trademarking it and pointing it out because these niggas like to steal shit, right? So we're going to make sure we start documenting that shit or whatever. So when they start stealing our shit on the sneak, we can point it out and put clips of them stealing our shit from this point on. I told y'all 2026, we on savage mode. But listen, look how this nigga trying to look all guilty like a victim. Watch this, y'all. Frank Grimes.
Energy.
Right.
Behind his card.
Like he's speechless. Like, you know what? You know what? Rewind facts. Rewind facts. Rewind. Let's just say T-Top. This nigga. I'm about to try to be real, and this nigga Juice talking about T-Top about the sweat barbecue sauce. It's crazy. Gina say it was so fake. I feel like it too. I read body language and shit, man. Say T-Top acting key clips. I think so too, but let's just say we don't know. You know what I'm saying? And this didn't go as planned, and he just still feel like a way about being in this position where he do got to do interviews and explain to the fans. I can feel for him as far as that part. But what you do or don't do because of it, man, is your choice or whatever, and you ain't addressed the fans on whether or not we get refunds or not. So we gonna see if he addressed that in this interview. It's crazy, man. Y'all, it's crazy, man. Yeah, PSD post-scam delusion, man. We got that. That's us. That's us.
You know, salute to, you know, those that were able to make it. You know what I'm saying? You gave some opportunities to some of your new guys to start off the night.
No, J-Buck, we not.
My other man,
Guys, sick pick. They got
sick pick. You know what I'm saying? New guys I've never seen before.
Yeah.
Well, then why you say your mans? Okay, you got the iPhones. T-Top, I see you got them iPhones. You hustler, you. you big hustler, you. Okay, I see you. You ain't taking no damn losses, man. You ain't no motherfucking fool. Shout out to T-Top for cooking the. You know what? Let me be careful what I'm saying, man. Let me be careful what I'm saying. Go ahead, keep cooking.
Very good on the big stage.
Hold on, hey Knowledge, why you say your mans and then say you never seen them before?
My other man.
What up, Megatron?
Sick pick. They got
sick pick. You know what I'm saying? New guys I've never seen before.
Y'all hear that Knowledge? Knowledge say, yeah, my man. Hold on.
Off the night. You know, Kai.
Look.
My other man. Sick pick. You know what I'm saying? New guys I've never seen before.
Come on, Knowledge.
They did very good on the big stage, you know?
Yeah. Shout out to those guys, man. Shout out my dog Sick Pick. Shout out my dog Kai. I appreciate y'all pulling up. Appreciate y'all getting crazy, man. I had a $50 bet on that battle, so I got
to Sick Pick got smoked by Kai.
Go watch the tapes and see if I won. Or...
Hold on, wait. The fuck? I mean, hold on. What did he just say? Hold on, y'all. See, this is why I got it. Hold on. What did he just say?
Shout out my dog Kai. I appreciate y'all pulling up. Appreciate y'all getting crazy, man. I had a $50 bet on that battle, so I gotta go watch the tapes and see if I won or if I lost. I'm on y'all.
I don't want to hear shit about that sound effect either, Gina. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. This nigga did not just say I had a $50 bet. I need to see if I won my 50 after us getting cooked for the 50 across the culture. This nigga did not just say that, dog. He didn't say that. He did not say that, dog. That nigga didn't say. Hold on on top.
Kai, I appreciate y'all pulling up. Appreciate y'all getting crazy, man. I had a $50 bet on that battle, so I gotta go watch the tapes and see if I won or if I lost. I'm on y'all ass, you know what I'm saying?
Look at his face. He like, oh, I cooked the culture. Oh. Frank Grimes say, bro, I see why people don't. Man, appreciate that, man. I try to entertain. I try to be on point with my information first and foremost and do my research, man, and give a complete show, man. I appreciate you pointing that out, man. Thank you, Frank Grimes. Y'all see this shit? Tyler Carter said, wow, he bet my 50. Yeah, he bet one of y'all 50. He bet one of y'all 50. Another fine interview by Hip Hop is oh shit. But the fact that he bet on the battle period is his league. You can't do that. Well, obviously you can. Shit, he don't give a fuck. Nisi, you see him? Duddy Smith say, nah. You know what I'm saying? The tape's 99% audio. That's crazy, thanks to. You can be the Black intelligent Joe Rogan. Appreciate that, Frank Grimes. Appreciate that. Jose Soto, what's happening? Say, why the long face, Batman? What's up, Jose Soto? Dog, he bet 50. He bet one of y'all niggas 50 on a battle with two people y'all don't know who they is. That's what he did. That's what he did. That's what he did, man. He bet one of y'all 50. So, hey, you said, why you pause on his face like that, True King? What up? He knew this was a haymaker. He knew this was gonna be a haymaker. That's why he making that face. Waiting for this interview to be over to load up the money machine in peace. Oh my God, exactly. Hold on. Chris Petty say, I never got my Rap Grill link for the streaming. Man, get the fuck out of here, dog. This just get worse and worse. It does. All right, let me let him cook, man. I got to rewind that one more time, though. This nigga say he bet the 50 ball. The 50 ball.
Appreciate y'all pulling up. Appreciate y'all getting crazy, man. I had a $50 bet on that battle, so I got to go watch the tapes and see if I won. Or...
Hey, Duddy Smith said, I just launched my drink like Rex said. Hold on. Okay, one more time, y'all. One more time. Look.
I had a $50 bet on that battle, so I got to go watch the tapes and see if I won or if I lost. I'm on y'all ass, you know what I'm saying? Great, man. We got a fate yesterday, bro. It was just it was so many good moments this weekend. And it was, you know, with the cancellation, it equaled out to pretty low lows, you know. So,
right.
So, like you say, in the building, everybody was excited, bro. Hype from start to finish. It was great energy, smiles, laughing, cheering. And online, you know, they do what they do online.
Prince Jules.
Which is, I'm not saying they're wrong.
Yeah.
Okay then. So this is what I hate, that passive aggressive shit. They do what they do online, but I ain't saying they wrong. What the fuck you mean they do what they do online? Yeah, we talk about what we see. We talk about what we feel. We talk about what we lost. We talk about when it's good. When we be like, man, that was a classic battle. That was a fire bar. That was a crazy haymaker. That was a dope event. Yeah, we're still doing what we do online, which is critiquing what happened. I hate that, dog. I hate that.
Cheering, and online, you know, they do what they do online. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I'm not saying they're wrong.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dog. Hold on, Cheo. Hold on. It say, y'all know I believe in COE, and this would be a perfect time to be contrary for contrary's sake. However, some things are just too egregious. T-Top did very bad. Not sorry, King. I'd rather support the real. Shout out to Cheo. Hold on. Shout out to Cheo. Cheo, do you need the link to pull up? Because you always got the good recaps of your experience with events, good or bad, or whatever. You just paid the 50. You know what I'm saying? This is my refund, y'all, for the 50. This is my refund for the 50 right here. So if you want to pull up and talk about your experience real quick, man, you know you can. You know what I mean? Shout out to Cheo again for the 50. Hold on, I gotta give you a graphic. I'm gonna have the new graphics this week, y'all. I told y'all it probably wasn't gonna happen this weekend. I got a lot going on. Whatever, but hold on.
Nah, I don't feel like you standing on business, nigga. I'm the type of nigga stand on business, nigga. One man arm against 50, nigga. Which one do that?
Also on top of that, thanks Cheo again, it's saying we still don't know who won the $1,500 raffles. Okay, now this is what I need to do because I wasn't able to confirm this or not confirm it. I heard it, but I wasn't able to find where this was at. Where can I find where they announced the $1,500 raffles? Because I heard about it, but I will look to see if I can find it somewhere. Where can I find this, y'all? All right, you got 10, 12 minutes. All right, bet. I got you. I'm about to put the link in the chat. Boom. There we go. No raffle, no VIP half battles. Okay, hold on. I see somebody else who got VIP tickets. Give the people what they want. Facts, Frank Grimes. I bought 3 VIP tickets, saw 2 of the 7 battles that was on the card. No cut, straight whip, Roosevelt Miles says. Zenith said, I'm back. No raffle, no VIP, half battles. Key clip says, oh my God. In the bushes, updating IEPs for the kiddos, but I'm here. Okay, man, Neek, we see you taking care of business. Yeah, Chael, get that smoke up out of here. Street Talk says, I won one of the 500. Little Street Talk here steady fucking with us, man. Okay, hold on. Real quick, Chael. Hold on. I want to start doing the what's the names like this, though. Like this, hold on. Like when I got guests, had y'all on the main screen, you know what I mean?
Oh,
but
yeah.
y'all ain't that. Yeah, but y'all ain't that important. I'm gonna do it on my other channel. So look, first of all, Chris Petty with the super chat. I got a question I gotta ask you. So basically, the people that rock with T-Top had a good time in the building. Got it. Because I see a lot of upset people in the building, a lot of upset in the building people as well. Facts, Chris Petty. I'm actually about to come back to that, Chris Petty, because that's the point I want to make. Let me make sure I highlight that. But I want to show Chael something because he don't got that much time. So, first of all, you watched the event, right, Chael?
I saw just the Loso battle.
Okay, you saw the Loso battle. Great, because that's what I want to ask you about. He shook the
What
building.
you mean, how is that, Christian? Don't we usually hold the nose right before the baptism?
Firebar, right?
Yep.
I kind of remember that. Maybe 5 years or so ago.
Me, how's that, Christian? Don't we usually grab the nose right before the baptism?
I knew it right away.
Most people did. Well, I ain't gonna say most, but a lot of people did.
And you know, I like B-Dot a lot, so
Well,
I remember that battle.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I watch a lot of B-Dot even years later. So I actually remembered that because I just watched that battle, not recently, but recently enough. And nasty work, man. Shout out to first of all, salute to the chat, salute to the facts, salute to Chris Petty. Frank Grimes in the building. This would be a perfect time to be a contrast to facts. I just can't find there's nothing to be said, man. There's nothing. There's no way to get a contrary point in. I was thinking of some points that, oh man, another black guy. It's bad, man. You know me. I tried, but this was bad. This was beyond bad. This might have been worse than John's debacle when he had his one round.
Yeah, because battles happened at least then, right?
Yep.
I mean, well, yeah, I know I got him. I'll release them.
Don't stop. Just don't stop.
But listen though, what I want to ask. Now, so Chael, obviously, y'all know, man, he's familiar with business, man, with money, with counting, with numbers. He's intelligent. I would like to know, you know how people try to do damage control in battle rap for fellow artists, league owners, whatever. Where's the loss that he took? So he got door money. He said it was sold out, so he got maximum door money.
He did say that, right? Okay.
Yep. They were selling $25 plates with no drink, so he got food money.
$75 plates?
No, $25 plates.
Oh my God. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? With no drink. They got they charged $20 at the door if you wanted to smoke weed. For the permission to smoke weed, you had to pay extra $20. So I'm assuming it might have been some haymaker packs in there. You know what I mean? They sold liquor, according to Shuni and Fair. You know, they be bartending at the events, whatever like that. They sold liquor. They paid they got $10 for parking. They say it was a gravel parking lot, $10. They said the lady who was doing it looked like the white girl off Hustle and Flow. I don't know. That's just what was reported. But whatever. You know what I'm saying? As far as going into the pay-per-view, 3 days before the pay-per-view, we knew A-Verb and T-Top wasn't happening. So nobody went into purchasing the pay-per-view with the thought of the main event being there. So you didn't lose money from that. A-Ward also announced he wouldn't be there. So for all intents and purposes, we saw what was going to be there, paid $50 for that. So whatever it was he was going to get, he got, because he didn't announce the no-shows until late in the night that Tay Rock and O Solo and Charlie Clips and none of them weren't there. So tell me where the loss is at. I like this right here. I like Timo Emo. Timo Emo says he lost our trust. His loss is our trust.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Gina speaking Jersey, lost in reputation. Let's try to answer the question realistically. All right, we got
also $10 for a water bottle too, is what guys Victory said. I haven't confirmed that, but that's what guys Victory
said. This was
a whole what? Trap? A whole lick? Well, go ahead.
I thought Food Shiesty was the worst this week. I guess it wasn't.
So,
I mean, $10, $25. $25 for food ain't bad. I don't know what they were serving. No beverage.
They say it was like 5 for 10, 5 wings for $10 though. It was all a la carte, 5 for 10.
Okay.
Mac, it was like macaroni scoop was $7 or something like something. I think the dinner was mac, dirty rice, wings. I feel like it was something else. It might have been something else.
A little lettuce on the side or something. Little something crazy.
No drink though. And then T-Top was getting on the microphone like, why y'all keep buying stuff from the food truck? It's food in here. You know what I mean? So
try to get that money. That's a lot of money that I didn't know.
Because they like rapped on King Bao shit. The main event did rap, Jazz rapped. A couple people did rap on King Bao shit.
That I didn't. When you said, I just found it out from you that he said he sold out the venue. I didn't know he sold out the venue. If he sold out the venue, then that means the venue should be paid for with the door money.
And some, because you're not gonna depend on.
And some. I would assume it just. I mean, I know how much a venue should cost in the hood or a regular spot.
Right. Also, Chris Petty funded the Rap Grid streaming service. What's up, Jermaine Anderson?
Oh, so he didn't pay for the streaming service?
Absolutely not. Chris Petty paid for that, and he didn't get a stream either.
Yeah, he did. And then he got the videographer. He got secured. Well, I'm sure he had to pay a videographer, right? It wasn't like he recorded off his iPhone.
I'll give him the benefit that he had to pay whatever other cost usually comes with it.
I would say he didn't lose. If I had to spit, I mean, I don't know behind the scenes. I really don't know. But if I had to like take a bet, $1 to a donut, I would say he made a nice profit.
Right. And also think about it. There was no second halves he had to pay, regardless if they finished or not. I think Frank White was responsible for some second halves. So he didn't have to pay those. You know what I'm saying?
And it's not like he wasted it because they're still going to have to either give it back or battle for him again.
He's announced that they're supposed to redo the battle. So it's, instead of no cut, it's going to be all cut or re-rock. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you want to call it. So where's the loss that you know how people, they try to cover up for battle rap? Well, y'all got to think T-Top lost. Where?
Yeah, that wouldn't be a loss. I mean, if you covered the expenses is basically delayed costs, right? You delaying on the front ends. You cover the venue if you sold out for sure. You made money at the food off the food. The food is very cheap.
Okay, I just got a quick update, real quick, y'all. Quick update, real quick, and then I want to ask another question. But I got a quick update. Reporting straight from the factory updates. There is a report from people that were in the building that there was security. There was one security guard dressed. All right, go ahead, man. So we got
security guard is crazy.
So, and that's just for looks at that point.
I'm about to say it could be a man, like
exactly. Top flight security of the world. Craig was in the building, I guess, y'all, allegedly.
I would assume two pay-per-views paid for security.
Right. So let me ask you this though. He also just said he bet on a battle and he waiting to see if he won his $50. That is just, where's the PR in battle rap? That's just, you gonna speak. So you telling somebody you bet they $50. Everybody can take that personal and say, I'm taking that as my $50 that you bet. You know what I'm saying?
Wristbands is different. I don't know how enforceable that is, but that's different. Somebody bought them. Right. And then you probably sold your packs. Yeah.
Right. So and then,
this was more like a pop-up shop.
Right. But I want to ask
you make good money on a pop-up shop, by the way.
How much more money do you make if the battlers actually battle when everybody thought that they were anyway? Because they went into buying the pay-per-view knowing that the main event wasn't happening or the A-Ward and chess battle wasn't happening. So they bought that already understanding that, and the venue was already sold out. So how much more money would you make if the battlers would have battled?
I'm trying to answer your questions, like really answer them. I guess any YouTube drops to be the only extra money that you would have made. But all the money you would have made,
you still have the battles that's going to happen that they say. So you're going to get the YouTube
drops,
I know.
I'm just
app drops.
I'm just answering it for right now. Right. Whatever YouTube drops, old Solo Tay Rock might have got you some hundreds of thousands of views. I'm sure that's a good big name battle. Even Charlie Clips and I forgot who Charlie Clips was battling. And Twerking. You missed out some YouTube money. I don't know how much you be better.
You don't get that right back. They don't even drop the video, the the battles like right out the gate, and then also we're not sure if they're going on the app. Like when I told y'all this was a URL collaboration the first time when some of them dropped on the app, but that's neither here nor there.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, it's nasty work, man. You can't take people's money. You 6 battle event turned to 5, turned to 4. No, 7 battle event turned to 5, turned to 6, turned to 5, and get 2 battles.
Come on, man.
Plus a surprise battle. Yeah, that's bad work. It's you got to give out refunds immediately. You got to listen, man. I'm not the most. Listen, there's all types of ways to do business. There's all types of mindsets about business. I could just say this: the moment you take for granted the public, the customer, the consumer, anybody who you depend on to support your business, is the moment you are not going to be in business for long. There's just no way around it. There's no way around it. I don't care how cool you are with all other battlers, all of the league owners. You gotta, once the fans check out, and we've seen it happen with John. Bullpen, and I'm not trying to be funny. I know, I get it. You know, Chris Petty, motherfucking trading.
Well, we didn't do. I'm the victim in that situation. So I mean, I don't have, you know.
Like Eddie and Dan,
you know, I want to make sure. Though, we, you know, I got the facts while you up here because I don't want to act like I'm painting on narrative. So we got some breaking news. Straight from the Facts Research and Development, we have the tweet, proud moment, No Cut 2 is officially sold out. It takes a lot to put these events together for the culture, and y'all showed y'all appreciation. Thank you. There are still tickets for the Cook Up 2, Friday, April 3rd. Grab your tickets, Eventbrite and rapgrid.com. So this is it right here, March 13th of 2026. So it was sold out almost a month ago. I just want to make sure that we got the fact check.
That is good. And that's a lot of time. Yeah, you got to give back, Pape. You got to give back. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. It's bad because you're basically flaunting money in front of the faces of whatever supporters you got. And like I was about to say before the breaking news, we seen the same thing happen with John. John was, I don't know, depending on how you look at it, a pillar in the modern battle rap community. His league was hot. He had a roster of battlers people respected and liked and would pay to see, from Briz to Loso and the rest of them, Bad News and all of that. And from outside looking in, as a consumer, I know I was done, and I know I wasn't the only one after a couple of events. This is before the last one.
Right.
So no matter who you are, I mean, you got to have even the strongest brands a fall. I mean, I could admit, like, some of the bigger brands, URL and such, can get away with some stuff that smaller brands can't. But every brand, I don't care how big of a brand you are, you got to take care of your customers. Even if it was a situation where something wasn't your fault, you would give back refunds or partial refunds.
You pay the cost to be the boss.
You pay the cost to be the boss. You are the last one to get paid. That's the biggest thing I've taken away from battle rap in 2026. I don't think enough cats understand that just being able to say I'm the boss or I'm the big homie or I'm the whatever, that means you get paid last.
Right.
You get paid last.
Like, shout out to Frank White, because Purple Bandit, one of the moderators, he paid VIP. Frank White say he actually gonna take care of him. Because Frank White was in the chat last night. And you know, he was talking about refunding T-Top Averb's first half. And I'm like, why would you even be in a chat full of fans saying that you're gonna give him? He got the fans' money. You're gonna give him some more? And he said he understood that was a good idea. He's gonna talk to T-Top Monday, see if he pull up or whatever like that. So he did say he's gonna take care of Purple Bandit in the chat. One of our own. I appreciate that. And as far as Frank White being responsible for the back ends, I don't blame him at all for the, you know what I'm saying, what happened or nothing like that. However, after the fact, we got to hold them accountable, though. We got to hold people. And again, T-Top, I want to say this while you up here. T-Top, leading up to the event, he can't control if people shows up or not. He can only book the travel. He can only pay them their front ends. He can only do his job. He can't control if they choke in the battles or nothing like that. All up until that point, he doesn't do anything wrong. As soon as you find out they're not coming, though, you're supposed to tell the consumer, the customer. You're supposed to change that. There should have been a discount even when the main event was gone. But okay, you said no. You feel like it's still worth it. The culture, quote unquote, bought into it and say, okay, you know what, you're right. Without you and Averb, man, and A-Ward and Chess, fuck it, we gonna rock and spend the $50. We look on Rap Grid, you still promoting all of these names, including the main event, which I thought wasn't right either. You took off A Ward and Chess, but it's a lot of people that's not online. They might go straight to Rap Grid and just buy it. Oh shit, okay, this the card. So it's still false advertising. And then when you find out that after all of this goes wrong, I can still empathize with you. But the second that it goes wrong and you make no action for the fans as far as compensating them for their time and their money, and you talking about a bet that you had for $50, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. At that point, that's the problem right there.
That is very, very it's very unsavvy media training. Just knowing even look at the time. I don't know where y'all at in the country, but in Jersey, the price of gas is going up.
Everybody talking about the price of gas, man. And then too, it's the for real quick, Chris Petty with the super chat say hard to justify a partial refund on this. Probably going to have to send the whole 50 respectfully. He should.
Yeah. I was saying partial for some other type of. I'm just making a point, Chris, that sometimes it's not your fault, but if you're the boss, you still got to pay. And
well, look, Cheo, forget that though. Was it good? Was it good audio in the event?
No, it wasn't good audio.
Okay, we had a long intermission in the beginning, and reports from inside the building say they didn't even have water and ice for the battlers, which is part of the long intermission and even starting. How you selling food, you selling liquor, you don't got water or ice for the battlers. The VIP people who got to the event, we got one person, Purple Bandit, him and his niece got there at 1:45. They said doors was opening at 2. They didn't even get in till after 3:30. You know what I'm saying? So that's an hour 45 minutes wait for VIP, and then there's no VIP seat or anything. At the very least, VIP mean you don't got to wait in no motherfucking line, and you get early access to at least in the venue and chill. You know what I'm saying? At the very least. So then you take the doors supposedly open at 2, and the event doesn't end until midnight, which is 10 hours. 10 hours.
I had stuff to do yesterday, and it's crazy because I see Chris Petty comment 10-hour event for 3 battles. You really just can't justify that. Like, you really gotta.
For 2 battles, the twerk battle didn't happen for 2 battles.
Yeah, they didn't even J2, Ill Will, no, and Low Sober. It was 3, but
no,
still,
we talking about what was on the card, what people paid for.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I'm not showing up. It's supposed to be Jay-Z and this person. They talking about look at Aaron the plumber on stage, you know what I'm saying? Telling comedy or some shit. I don't give a fuck he was there. You know what I mean? It's salute to them. You know what I'm saying? Opening up, but I never catch the opening act.
That's supposed to be extra. That's supposed to be extra. Yeah, that's supposed to be a little garnish, you know, a little bread before the appetizer.
Exactly, like a hometown act that just you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. There's no way you still selling this for $50. It's bad, man. This might be one of the worst. This might be the worst. I got to think about it, but off the top of my head,
that's why I asked in the title "Worst Event Ever" with a question mark because I can't think of one.
I can't.
You know what I'm saying? And also, the fans sit there and they say, you know, reportedly Twerk was in a car for an hour and a half rehearsing, trying to come up with some bars. And then they saw him rehearsing on the side of the building.
Come on. And they didn't even film the battle like off the property, a la Ill Will and Calico on RBE. I mean, like, just to have it
people wait an extra hour or so and said, "All right, man, it ain't happening. Y'all gotta go." 313 in the chat. Shout out Detroit. Shout out University of Michigan putting belt to ass to Arizona and going to the Natty, man. We in the Natty, man. Fighting for a game. We
Shout out to y'all. This is crazy. This is really crazy when you think about it. Like, seriously, I don't even know why. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't know what happened with Averb. I really don't. I know he has something to do with lining them up, and I don't know if that was. I didn't even check in for all of that. So I have no idea.
What he's saying is this, right? Now again, this is what he's saying. I haven't confirmed anything or nothing like this. So what was supposedly went down. And that's for them to figure out and tell us what they want to tell us or not tell us or whatever. What supposedly went down was Frank White was supposed to fund him some money for an event. Remember, he was saying he was going to throw an event, and Frank White going to throw me the money for the event. Somebody or something happened where he said, "Okay, I'm going to give T-Top the money for the event," even though Frank White said he's just going to be responsible for certain battles or back ends or whatever like that. And then when it was time for Averb to be a part of the event, the money that he told Frank that he wanted to do the battle, he was offered a significantly less amount. So he felt like, okay, y'all tried to play me. And on top of that, you know what I'm saying, y'all gonna play on my name and try to set me up and all the other extra shit or whatever too. At the end of the day, people could look at that as right, wrong, justified or not. I really don't give a fuck. Because we knew it wasn't happening going into the event. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about once it was officially announced. So that take that off the table as far as what people are asking for now.
Right.
They not saying it wasn't no main event. I want my money back. We knew it wasn't no main event at that point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Going into getting the event or whatever. So at that point, I don't even want to hear the A-verb talk from the league owner or nothing until after you address the fans.
Right.
Address the fans. A-verb ain't got shit to do with us no more at this. They didn't talk about, tweeted about A-verb, did all that other shit or whatever. That's not what people paid for though. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get that totally. And I see Jay Schools' comment about head ice. I think that difference is what FACTZ just said, so I'm going to reiterate it. I think that would be a good answer to you, Jay Scuzzy, WW.
Just say when head ice backed out, y'all were bashing head ice, now Verb back out, and it's T-Top. I don't think nobody blamed T-Top for Verb backing out. I don't know where you get that from.
I don't think that either. Listen.
I'm not sure, man.
I'm glad they told us about A-Ward. Like, just to draw a parallel, today I saw that Doc announced that Wusa versus Kappa wasn't going down on Just Business 2. Now, Just Business 2 is about, I think it's the 18th, so that's like 2 weeks away. As long as you give us
Business 2, man. Eunice versus King, man. Headlining Oppa and Klutz, Miss Hustle and Anderson Burris, man, and more. Kappa and Wusa not going down. Come on, man. You know how we do over here, man.
Of course. I don't expect nothing but the best. I know if I need some water, you got it. But no, like, that's how you handle business, man. Look, that's a battle. We want to let y'all know ahead of time. Wusa going through some personal stuff. He was going to still try to push through it. We don't think that's fair to him.
Right.
We take care of our own. We'll see him on another card. He got his personal stuff to handle. I like that. I like how they handled the A-Ward in chess. That was enough time, I thought. It's a bad look because you lost the battle, but I understand things.
But it happens. I'm not nobody blaming T-Top for that. Nobody is, well, I don't want to speak for everybody, but the majority of people that I'm seeing, nobody's saying T-Top is your. Now, I will say this: you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. You know what I'm saying? When, you know, people trying to book events where something could happen, the whole Miss Hustle and Easy on the same card and J2, stuff like that. Or whatever, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. So I do believe in that. Did I think that I was smart for T-Top to try to do that in that situation? No, but I mean, he went about it and paid the front half or whatever. So it's not his fault. Right. You know what I'm saying? And also he announced it and people accepted it and moved on and say, we'll buy the pay-per-view. We got Katie with the super chat says Smack was there. Oh yeah, see, I'm so glad you said that, Katie, because I ain't asked Cheo about Smack pulling up and going to the bar saying, "What's up, son? What's up? What y'all doing here?" Smack was there to make sure that nobody under his umbrella went on stage, just in case they was having second thoughts and tried to sneak on stage. Now you know what's funny about this, Cheo? What's funny about this is I witnessed this happen multiple times. To where people did say, fuck it, man, I'm going to do it. End up getting in trouble later. I won't say the league. I won't say the battler. You know what I'm saying? Man. Or somebody showing up to make sure they don't have no second thoughts. I've saw that happen multiple times. No bullshit.
You say Smack was there lurking? Making sure?
No, he didn't lurk at all. He pulled up in there. Hey, what's up, man? What y'all got going on? Ain't shit
My
going
office
on.
hours.
Exactly.
Oh, shit, man. Smack is making sure he walking around with the gun out.
Now, I'm gonna say this. You got Smack. Now you know Smack know what Tay-Rock at. Tay-Rock know what Smack at. So we're not gonna act like Tay-Rock ran off on T-Top. We're not about to act like that.
Right.
We're not about to act like New Jersey Twerk ran off on T-Top. He was actually there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nitty was there in the building. Solo was there in the building. Charlie Clips and T-Top documented for years, super cool, man, and rock with each other or whatever. So we're not gonna act like it ain't no communication whatsoever. And they just ran off on him. There was a decision to pull this event. Who it was made by, I can't say. I don't have the facts on that. If I did, I'll let y'all know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So JK. So listen, this is why I say it's a collaboration, because even when Easy was saying, ain't this his second event? I'm like, he just did an event in London the day before.
Mm-hmm.
there's some connection or collaboration, or at the very least support, whether it's genuine or not, from URL with Straight Drop. You know what I'm saying? There's Straight Drop battles that dropped on the app, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong or whatever, but there's some type of connection there. So with all of these URL battlers on this card, and then it's just not happening, I'm not mad at somebody coming up with the theory, whether it's a conspiracy theory or just the assumption that it could be a correlation there, y'all.
Yeah, listen, that's what, we can at least have that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's, no way Smack was there also. Oh my fucking gosh. Is y'all being serious right now? Like dead ass 100% serious, Jermaine. 100% serious, Smack.
Shout out Jermaine Anderson. Yeah, this is yeah, I don't listen, man, and I'm gonna be real with you. I see a lot of people saying, I've seen people saying Turk was there, he was practicing. But like, come on, man, you get paid to be ready way before the day of. Like, and I'm from Jersey, and I'm big Jersey,
right?
But I'm not jacking no type of, well, he was there, but the venue ran out of time. You supposed to be.
It was almost midnight, dog.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be ready. You're supposed to be ready to go the day before. Like this, we don't pay. Yo, everything isn't even just dollars. I'm talking about time. There's been a lot of Saturdays I spent watching battle rap here on FACTZ HAS Live. If you don't know, you're new to the chat. We live stream and have watching reaction. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the notification. But it's plenty of Saturdays I done spit and I done missed out on things or got late to things. I said, hey, you know what? I ain't going out tonight. Like, it's time too. Like, come on, bro. You cannot be just still doing your homework in homeroom and you got first period, you got the class. Like, come on, man. Like, you gotta. This is beyond. This is egregious. This is egregious. This is egregious. This is egregious.
Yeah.
This is egregious. I can't give Twerk no quarter on this one because it's like, come on, bro. If it's true,
right,
that you outside, you're late to the. What's up with being late? What's up with not being prepared? What's up? Just what's up?
Period. What's up? Period. Like, what's up
What's
in
up,
general?
period? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is Saturday, man. Like, we all got things to do. People got kids. People don't got kids. People want to go out on Saturday night. This is beyond. This bad. This bad. It's bad.
What do you think about when they be like, well, it was a movie in the building?
Yeah, what does that mean though? Like, I'm tired of people using euphemisms that don't mean anything. It was a movie. What type of movie? They got a silent movie?
So using movie, what's up, Dankster? Use a movie as a reference. I always use this analogy, right? If we go to the movies, because again, you can't control if the battle's gonna be good or not. You can only book them. Go to the movies. You got to actual, movie theater, place of business, concessions, seats to sit down. You know what I'm saying? They got people to clean up, big ass, all great audio, visual, whatever, surround sound or whatever. Whether the movie good or bad, that's part of the experience. 313 in the chat. Salute Detroit. So whether the movie is bad or not, that's part of the experience. Just talking about, oh, that was a terrible movie, that was a classic movie, or this or whatever, that's part of the experience. But if the movie shuts off after 30 minutes or so and you don't get the rest of the movie, everybody is going back to get a refund and they will not be denied 10 out of 10 times at an actual business. You know what I'm saying? So don't say it's no fucking movie. We didn't get what we paid for. You know what I'm saying? But real quick, Chayo, man, real quick, y'all. This shit is getting worse by the minute, worse by the second. Breaking news, factory updates. Twerk did post for April 4th, 11 p.m. Erotic, him doing a hosting at Erotic on the same day or whatever he was booked to do a hosting. He definitely promoted that. He did not promote the T-Top event. You know what I'm saying? He posted this, but not the event. They said 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. Twerk in the building. Just so y'all know. You know what I'm saying? That shit went down like that. Another update. This is diabolical work at this point, man. Shout out Corshell and the research and development of the factory, man. This is diabolical at this point, man. This is what are we doing?
Wait, let me see the caption again, because I want to make sure I see something.
Okay.
I want to make sure I see this clearly. Hold on.
Hold on. That's the wrong one. That's the sold out.
Yeah.
After at Top Busy's No Cut event, we will be at Erotic for the after hours, hosted by New Jersey Twerk. Yeah, T-Top also said it's going to be an after party too.
Swing by our table for merch and new pieces for the club. Let me say
Jermaine Anderson, you see that?
Let me say something.
You right, Ty Better. You right, Ty Better. You right.
This is the nastiest works I've ever seen in all around an event. Everything. This is it. This is that.
What up,
that has made it official. Swing by a table for the merch. Come to the after party at Erotica. Get your $25 plates. No beverage, no ice. Don't forget your weed. Everything but the battles. This is nasty, man. This is the worst thing I've seen. This is the worst thing I've seen. This is the worst thing I've seen. He would have to throw every event for free for the whole next year for me to even begin to get past it. This is terrible. Swing by a table for merch. But the battles you paid to come see, shout out to Podcast Bay. She went out there, got dressed and traveled. Shout out to Purple Bandit. People that went out there, everybody on their Saturdays, not doing this, not doing that, waiting to see the battle. Oh, I already paid. I might as well, sunk fallacy cost. I might as well sit here longer. This is what I'm talking. This is beyond, oh my God.
T-Top definitely promoted the after party. You know what I'm saying? Which I guess, I don't want to know where the loss is at. I want to know where we lost. We lost.
We lost.
Fans,
we are the loss. We are the loss.
No, but we not about to be the lick over here. I told y'all that, man. Keith, what's up? That's crazy. That's crazy. No Merc is crazy.
God.
Hey, man. Hey, so listen.
This is terrible.
T-Top actually got the interview, and he said he bet $50. He waiting on the results of a day one battle. You know what I'm saying? To see if he won his 50. I guess hopefully let's hope that he won his 50 and maybe two of y'all will get a $50 refund.
Hold on. They ran out of cups.
Yes, they ran out of cups. Oh, you didn't hear you wasn't here for hold on.
So they sold enough drinks that they ran out of cups.
So hold on, let me take you through it. So first of all, Big T again. Big T, y'all know I fuck with Big T, Midwest. Big T tweeted out, and y'all quit tripping over $50. Chalk that shit up. That's the least y'all could do for all the free battles y'all seen. They killing him on Twitter for that, man. Shout out Big Tuna, man. So listen, this is what, matter of fact, let me start with this. Purple Bandit made a tweet and said, I was in the building at No Cut 2. This was bad. I got there about 1:45 and I'm on the road on the way home and it's 1:02 a.m. and how the fuck y'all run out of cups? So Shuni responds and says, because the event went longer than expected and people kept asking for water, we could have just said no and kept the cups for liquor. This was also after last call, but let's act like it wasn't. We did what we could for y'all. Now it's confirmed that it wasn't before last call. I can't confirm that and say that. And this person said, right, like we went from having a top tier celebs in the balcony of events to having no cups. Like they want to crucify us fans for having a touch of standards. Events ain't cheap or free. Travel and plans go into it. You know what I'm saying? Say, did twerk and nitty happen? I left at 11 because I couldn't do that shit no more. These are all tweets from fans.
This is terrible. And this is the movie.
That's what I'm saying.
No cups is crazy. How much does it cost? No cups?
Chris Petty, they implemented that shrug life, man.
No forks.
Well, with the, fork cancellations, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. This event, like on paper, event of the year, card of the year, things like that, you know what I'm saying? And to lose all those battles last minute the way you did, can you kind of like, as far as, we know what happened with Verb, with that, but as far as like Tay-Rock, is he okay? What's up with that? What can you speak?
I'm sure you don't want me to, you know what I'm saying? Let's he say something about it, but he had a medical condition that was serious. He went to the emergency room to get it taken care of.
All right, so Tay-Rock, he said went to the emergency room to get it taken care of, something serious. He don't know if he can speak on it or not or whatever. That's one.
Not no crazy shit. That's
okay. Yeah, but it was just a medical. Yeah.
Yes.
He was dealing with something serious.
Yes. Y'all know Tay-Rock ain't no back out guy.
Never.
None of that. You know what I'm saying? So he been battling this whole 20-something years and they ain't back out yet.
Exactly,
so,
Gina.
I wish him, health and a speedy recovery, like speedy. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. I love him beyond battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I love his wife.
Him and Caution married?
And you
Or
know,
is that just extra sauce? I'm just nitpicking.
232.
Yeah, he paid for him and his niece $116 a piece for 2 VIP tickets with no VIP section and waiting an hour and 45 minutes, give or take, to get in the building after doors that were supposed to be opened at 2.
sometimes things happen, bro, and you know, sometimes I might get the short end of the stick. You feel me?
Right.
This the thing. It's cool. Oh, he can't control Tay-Rock going to the hospital if that's the case, and speedy recovery to Tay-Rock if it is. But you can control what you do after. Let's see what else he said.
You know, it's not his fault. You know what I'm saying? A-Ward, it's not his fault.
Yeah. Well, what's up with him? Like that you can speak on. I don't want to. You know.
I don't even know what I can say. Son. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, I'm saying, was he dealing with?
I ain't yelling at you.
No, I'm saying, was he dealing with like?
I don't know. Yeah,
personal shit as well.
Personal shit.
Schmirrrr.
Personal shit. Personal shit as well.
Ain't this how I be on the app?
And I'm only saying those people that weren't here.
Yes,
like,
course,
you know what I'm saying?
Clips. Clips is dealing with personal stuff too.
Okay.
How do you navigate that? Being a battler and understanding.
You lying, T-Top. I see it in your face and body language. You lying. I don't care, dog. Brewster Bag chasing key clips this nigga line. I don't give a fuck, dog. I'm sorry, the body language, look at his face.
Personal things happen to everybody, but you obviously got to leave on hat on. All this. How do you navigate that, being that these are your peers, but also people you're contracting? Like,
yeah, it's also business as well.
Facts, Gina.
It's conflicting. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you know, because we not only
You can't know. There's no answer because it's full of shit. Because a quick answer is just, I mean, shit. They can't control it happen or whatever. I'm understanding them. It put me in a different, situation or whatever. But hey, man, I'm not mad at them. I can see if they played me and just ran off. Come on, man.
It's a lot of these guys we have bonds with and friends with and cool with, and
Slick top, Mr. Correct.
What I guess is the remedy, because I guess
this is what I want to know. What is the remedy? I like that question. Now let's go.
There's a lot of fans that's disappointed that they didn't get the product they paid for. You know what I'm saying?
Why, when it's coming to this though, it was a movie and high energy, and I bet my $50 away. Why is you looking all down like this, man? This is very Tubi-ish. But let's go, T-Top.
Well, what is it? How do you, I guess, remedy it? What's the solution?
So none of the battles were just like canceled. Like the battles were all postponed. So I'm gonna do another card.
There we go, right there. So front ends are not lost. Again, where's the loss? That some of y'all keep saying out here or whatever in battle rap. There is no loss. They're postponed. That means he's going to do another card that he's going to want us to buy again. I'm assuming, but maybe not. Maybe he'll give it to us for free, like the Khan said. John the Khan.
Gonna put the 5 battles on the card,
including you and Verb.
Oh, 4. My bad.
Okay.
Oh, but 5 because I'm gonna be on the card too. I just gotta find me a new opponent.
Okay.
Yeah, so I definitely got a battle on the league.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I'm gonna make sure all 5 happen, excluding Verb, bitch ass.
And that's all together done. You're never doing business. Yeah.
Okay, listen, I could understand the frustration with Verb, because even though it was announced and people still, if you pay somebody, you expect somebody to do something or whatever. I understand the frustration at this point. But Verb is not the reason we're in a position that we're in right now, though.
I got you.
Yeah, but I'm gonna make it up. I'm gonna do it over.
I don't like that. Make it up, do it over.
I don't know exactly what I'm gonna offer to the fans who came out or got a pay-per-view yet, but I'm gonna sit down and talk to the team. We're gonna figure it out. That's what
Refund. Okay, real quick, what would be your suggestion, Chael? I say refund or either free pay-per-view for the next one that you're saying you're gonna do over. You know what I'm saying?
I want a refund. Even if you do it over, you should do both. Actually, this was too bad of a thing. You should, realistically speaking, knowing what real life and people spend money before they, and I would give the next event free and give a partial refund. You should give a full refund because a person should be like, "Nah, I'm out. I don't care about the next event. I don't." And money has a time value. I don't understand why people don't understand that. Like, there's a time value to money. Just because you give me my money back 18 years later, that don't make it right. Like
exactly, man.
There's a time value.
I agree with Cartier Dreams. Say, get them people their money and let them decide if they want to buy again. If they want to, don't.
That's true. That's
commit me to something else after you already fucked me over. You know what I'm saying?
That's true, Cartier.
Yep. And then also the people that showed up. Hold on, I gotta find my cursor. The people that showed up say, I want to pull up back in Charlotte for free. Give me my gas money, my $100 in gas that Purple Bandit say he spent. You know what I'm saying?
That's bad. That's bad.
Money for my outfit, man. Take all footage of me down because I wore this outfit already. You know what I'm saying? Can I wear it? No, but for real though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, only thing I can say is I got a feeling the next event not going to be free. And you got to do better than saying personal reason. Yeah, we don't need to know people's personal business if it's something illegal or like, yeah, I got locked up for child support. That means we don't have to know that. But I mean, I heard Uncle Rod and they said that Tay-Rock had a sty. You know what I mean?
I saw somebody in the chat. I just didn't know if that's like real.
Yeah, I saw that. I heard him say that myself.
Man, if you don't throw some J Mills dark shades,
that's what I was gonna say. Cover it, throw some shades on, and just get busy. Like, come on, that's something that could have been. I get it, a style is, I had a style as a little kid, but I get it. Like, it's uncomfortable. You can't. But
J-Rock, keep your face up out that. Hey, Key Clip say a free event only benefits everyone else. They should get a refund. Key Clip say a free event only benefits everyone else. Exactly. They should get a refund. I agree with you.
This is crazy, man. And then to not tell, like, I don't need to know everybody's personal business.
Gina.
But just to say the same thing over and over again, it's just like you might as well not say nothing. It's just not any savvy now. Well, they getting the money, but it's no savviness for I'm
I heard that they getting the money. They cooking yours. They
getting the money, bro.
That was my first time going through this as legal.
Right.
Now, I'm gonna say this too. This first event, I don't know if y'all remember. I think this was his first event when Snake Eyes Battle Rum Nitty. Was that the first one?
I'm not sure, but I think so. I'm not sure how many.
Right, he was in New York and shit or whatever. I know that was one of them. And I said, you got to give us more effort to make us believe you really believe in this, and it's not just a quick lick you trying to do, because he didn't host none of the battles. He was sitting on the side with just the cash in his hand, fell asleep from the door. The cash. This one I saw KSA, so Shuni and Ferry Barton. So okay, he running a trap house, which is cool. Anybody can do they hustle how they want to do their hustle, but you sleep literally on the side of the stage with the money, physical cash in your hand. That make us just feel like we are late. You know what I'm saying? At this point, you don't give a fuck what's going on. Audio was terrible then too, if y'all remember. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Yeah, that was that event that Bad News came when he battled Av. That might have been that same event too, Gina. But
and you know what? Even the response by Shuni, that before you push play, even the response by Shuni, the Purple Bandit, it's like the attitude just be jumping off the
man.
It's just like, do they not understand that in business you have to capitulate more so than not to the customers? So you give an attitude like you doing us a favor. Big T saying, "Oh, charge it to the game." Big T, come
on, man. Y'all got it, and it only takes this, man. And we sorry about that. We didn't anticipate that whatever. And by the time it was so late or blah blah blah, whatever though. But we apologize. We definitely gonna make sure we run out of cups. Like, damn, I feel you. We was feeling like that too. That was so embarrassing. I'm sorry that you. And guess what? Purple Bandit or whoever else would have said, it's okay, Shuni. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you answering. Blah blah blah. Whatever. That's it.
Simple. People don't. I don't understand how people made it this long in life, not knowing certain things when it come to money. Like, I really be like flabbergasted, but I think it's easy for me to tell somebody they not getting my money no more.
Right.
When I got friends who I fall out with, I'd be like, yes. Not yes, but I'd be like, all right.
I know what you mean. Exactly.
One less person that if they in a jam, like, all right, we all right, but we ain't gonna never be that. It's just like, bro, you gotta understand. You don't have to. People think it's like kissing ass, or they think it's like you can be professional. You could be. It's just us, we still us. We the culture. Like, I get it. Like, without but you can't just be You can't just be whatever way with people that pays your bills, that pays your money, that pays for something that's making you extra money. Even if you got a main job, a main hustle.
I like what Purple Bandit says to that. Like, you getting paid, I already paid. You know what I'm saying? Jermaine said, I hope Top realized the kind of respect his so-called homies actually has for him, because in my eyes, ninjas obviously think he's sweet. I personally believe, Jermaine, that he knew what was up and was part of the decision to just pull the event. And I could be completely wrong, y'all. That's not confirmed. I'm not passing that off as facts. That's just my opinion. I don't know if all of this stuff really happened with all of these different people at the same time. It is possible. Anything is possible or whatever. But I think he knew at some point this event was just getting pulled, man. You know what I'm saying? One thing after the other could have happened or whatever. It just could have been a decision. Smack did pull up. I don't know why. In North Carolina, Smack just pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Went to the bar. I have no clue. But I believe they knew that the event is just pulled. I don't think he found out at 10:30 at night Tay Rock and No Solo wasn't happening. You know what I'm saying? After
I don't think he found out that the venue was going to close at 12. And if he knew that Twerk pulled up at 10:30, like, come on, man. It's just,
come on, man. I'm gonna let's let him keep talking.
And you had nothing but successful events.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it a big. I can't even say that.
Well, you say you lost in the London event. He say he lost in the London event, but I don't know.
I want to say this was successful, but I can't.
Well, like he was in on the play. Damn, I hope not.
Bro. I want to, but they wasn't there. Yeah, they don't know.
See, they wasn't there. We missed the movie. This is somebody right here who was there VIP, and we got several other people who had VIP tickets who was in the building and don't feel like they got their money. Rum said he was ready to rap. We asked him. Come on, man. Come on, dog.
We're gonna get Purple Bandit. We're gonna get your money back.
Frank White said he gonna take care of him when he was in the chat.
All right, good.
Because that's what I said.
We're not going for that in the factory. We're not going for that. We're not going for that.
We're not gonna accept that.
What?
It's not. I see the boys already. I see the tweets. I see how they going crazy on Twitter right now.
They're not about to accept that, so I don't even want to say that.
No, but you said it already. You already trying to put it out there to make it an excuse. But in the building, it was okay. In the building is cool. I can have a get together at my house. That's gonna be lit. We're gonna have drinks and fun and music and all of that shit or whatever, and it's gonna be a good time.
Facts. It was a pop-up shop. That's what it was, a pop-up shop.
Yep. Exactly, dog. Exactly. This shit crazy, man.
But what I did do was I made sure I gave him 6 battles or 5 battles.
Right, the surprise battle salute to J2
and Young L. I had that battle.
That was one of the better battles of the night too.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be a good battle when I booked it, bro. That's why I was like, yo, I need y'all to surprise battle. You know what I'm saying? Then I wanted to give the guys a shot from my new guys, Sick Dick and Kyle. I wanted them to get up there and go crazy.
Steams
and Mel, man. I wanted them to get up there too. So we had those two. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to build up, at least get them their money's worth.
Right. You know? And then Sino Savvy and Loso.
Yeah, exactly. Gina say, oh, he got energy now. He was just acting sad 2 seconds ago. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, this is how dumb they think we are.
What does they wasn't there mean? Like, what could that even mean in real life terms?
It was a movie. It was a movie. It was a movie. Happy Easter to you too, LeBron J. Katie with the super chat. Hold on, let me get you a highlighted W in the chat first and foremost, man. I got you. Only you. What do that mean?
URLers.
Okay, that's what I thought it said too. But only URLers that perform with Swamp, and that's because he's from Carolina, so he probably had a lot of his people show up. Any makeups are URLs. Now watch. I mean, I felt that from the gate, man. Swamp choked too and looked in his phone, so I don't know if they even planned. Did they plan on doing this? I don't know, y'all. I feel like these fair questions at this point, KD. You know what I'm saying?
They did their $10,000 battle.
I don't believe Loso got his 10,000. I saw him get played out of way less money at events before. So I don't believe Loso got his 10. I saw a handshake.
Hold on. Piece to take off. What did she say? I went too far. I don't know if that was Nisi.
Where?
She was in the building and she saw Twerk and he laughed. Hold on. I just missed. I'm on the TV watching.
He was in the building. He was in the building.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to see what she exactly said. Damn, I'm.
Go ahead. Let me know.
Yeah. Congratulations to Loso.
Yeah, trying to make a plea to me.
I know that was a tyrant too.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Loso said, "Yeah, I think he had a line like a year."
Oh yeah. He's like, yeah. Okay. Hey, it got done.
No, he was happy though. He said
you got 10.
He was out here at the bar getting right.
Wait, what?
He like, I'm buying out the bar.
No, that's hilarious.
Passing out communion juice.
Nah, shout out Loso, shout out Sino Savvy, bro. I appreciate both of them. I appreciate them sticking with me through this tournament. Appreciate both.
I want to see the 10,000. I'm sorry. I saw a picture of a handshake to say Loso won 10K. We also have heard rumors over the years that T-Top didn't get his full 10K with the Ultimate Madness. You know what I'm saying? That was never confirmed or denied by T-Top. He just laughed, which lets me know that he probably didn't. This tournament is over a year old, so I expect that the 10,000 should have been there. May 24th, I believe, was the beginning of the tournament of last year. So I don't know, y'all. That's just me giving my opinion on that.
Entering, especially Loso. You know, Loso is he's a high name, and once he entered the tournament, he took a lot of backlash, and he took it on the chin. You feel me? Like he took every comment, or Loso in there be beating up on the youngins, or this, or why you doing that, or you know, whatever.
Jermaine Anderson, it was 2 battles that happened that was on the card. Loso. Actually, if y'all want to see the rest of this interview, man, go to Hip Hop Is Real and see the rest. Shout out to Knowledge, man, for putting in the work and always having the exclusive interviews, man, with the people we need to hear from and putting in the work. Shout out to him and the whole Hip Hop Is Real team. Now, Jermaine, and saying my Martin voice, hold up. Did Katie just say it was only it was 2 battles, right? And out of the 2 battles, we had Ill Will and Swamp. Swamp choked and looked at his phone. That was on the card. It was listed on the card. And then we had Loso, which Loso did shake the building with this.
What do you mean, how is that, Christian? Don't we usually hold the nose right before the baptism?
And then later we found out that it was a recycle bar from his battle, 2-on-2 battle.
What do you mean, how's that, Christian? Don't we usually grab the nose right before the baptism?
I'm out of here, Facts. I gotta go out. I got stuff.
All right, man. I'm gonna holler at you, man. Appreciate you pulling up, man. Yeah. Shout out to Cheo, man, for pulling up, man. This is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. It is what it is at this point. You know what I mean? We got recycle bars for the tournament championship. Say Loso be playing the fence, so that's what he gets for always going with the okie doke. Facts, he ain't getting 10K, maybe 2,500 for them 8 battles he had to do. Exactly. What's up, Playboy Princess? Happy Easter. Or Resurrection Day, as you called it. Say Smack shut that event down. Rich Mo says he got paid 10,000 VC is crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was Purple Bandit that said it. That was you that Twerk just laughed. Okay. All right, man. That's all I got. I've reported the news. We've given our factory breakdown of everything that's happened. We are giving Debo till at some point tomorrow to get that strike off our channel. If I have to get the strike off my channel myself, then I'm definitely going to cook him further. But he did say he was going to make sure his manager takes the strike off. So I'll make sure I contact Debo tomorrow to make sure we get the strike off. And then, our little back and forth friendly fade feud or whatever you want to call it can end there if he wants it to. You know what I mean? So let me see what all y'all got to say before we get out of here. Say Smack came to make sure the rest wasn't battling. Damn, it's a good thing I decided to go to a sports bar to watch the fights last night because this event would have had me sick. Oh, no, you would have been pissed. Want your $50 back for sure. Shout out to University of Michigan, though. We beat Arizona, blew them out to get to the Natty. Wait, he had a year to write and still recycle? Man, listen, man. All right, what else y'all got? Appreciate that. Corshell set fire. So listen, shout out to Corshell for research and development. Also, Purple Bandit being in the floor, giving us updates in real time and after the fact, man, letting us know what was going on. Shout out to all my moderators, Nisi, Playboy Princess, Corshell, Purple Bandit, just me, everybody that participates in the moderation game. I have y'all graphics soon this week coming up. Subscribe to BTG Gaming if y'all into gaming. I am starting a Star Wars game to try to beat that game this week coming up. We will be unboxing a lightsaber, official lightsaber with stand, real metal hilt, and all of that if y'all into that. I'm going to be learning a lot. You know what I'm saying? Myself, but I'm going to try to attempt to beat the game. So BTG Gaming 6, make sure y'all subscribe to that. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe, share the stream. And also, I want to let y'all know how many subs we need. We need 105 subscribers to reach 11,000 subs. 105 subscribers to reach 11,000 subs. Y'all know we get it the organic way. We get it the organic way, y'all. We get it the organic way. That's what we do. We don't pay for boosts. We don't pay for follower subs on no platform. We get it the organic way. We don't buy our way into nothing. We ain't in no battle rap cliques, groups. We don't got to kiss no ass. We ain't got to do none of that to do what we do. Can't nobody or no group of people say that we that they started our channel, boost our channel, or did nothing for us over here, right here. I'm proud of that, and I'm proud of y'all for that, and y'all should be proud of that because y'all are the only reason that I still have this channel. You know what I'm saying? And stuck with it. Shout out Chris Petty. He said, "See, what did y'all feel about the commentary last night?" That's the last question that I got, y'all. Chris Wiley said, "I know I better get a graphic." Should you? I don't know. Some people earn some graphics, man. Are you on the list, Chris Wiley? Because all you do is complain about me being late and saying I'm gonna get that Egypt treatment. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you should get a graphic. What did y'all feel about the Playboy Princess's commentary? Was basura, translation trash in Spanish, I believe. What y'all feel about the commentary? That's my last question I got for y'all. Y'all got 60 seconds to go in on the commentary or salute the commentary. Jay Bruce says drunk talk was the commentary. Okay. Drunk talk. Say, man, I keep, hey, pause, Chris Wiley. I ain't even putting that on the screen. Pause, my boy. Shout out Nisi, man, in the chat, man. Say thank you all for joining the factory tonight. Your support is appreciated. Hit that like, click subscribe, and tap that notification bell. Please hit the notification bell, hit all. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Prince Jules say, where my graphic, man? Y'all all want graphics, huh? If everybody get a graphic, it ain't special. Purple Bandit, I feel like you definitely, not Purple Bandit, Prince Jules. All right, let me see. One I was looking for twerk, the other I was looking for nitty. Is crazy. Chris Wally talking about grow up facts. You cannot tell me to grow up, man. What you be doing in that chat? Mike 305, what's up, man? All right, y'all, man. Salute y'all. We out of here. I guess I could play some music on the way out for y'all. The people are still pissed, T-Top. The people are still pissed, T-Top. I'm sorry. Listen, no shows aren't your fault unless you plotted on that, which I'm not going to assume or say that you did. People choking in battles is not your fault. So anything up to that point is not your fault. You did what you were supposed to do up to that point, in my opinion, as far as what we know. But after that, you have to address the fans, man. Get them people their money back, man. There's no justification for them people not to get their money back. It's just not. It's not, unless you just don't have it. And then tell us, me and or any sponsorship you may have don't have the money to give back to the fans. Say that. Say the money is not there. If you do have it to give, man, to take the L, give them people their money back, man. They're owed their money back. They didn't get nothing what they was promised, man. Come on, man. We got recycled bars in a championship tournament match that's almost a year-old tournament. And then we got a battle where one of the hometown heroes choked in a battle. Come on, y'all. You know? Come on now, y'all. All right. I'm about to play some music for y'all and we out of here, man. T-Top, they pissed.
Gang, fat boy shit. Tough crowd, nigga. Woo! I done heard these niggas throwing shots, but I'ma throw them back. Man, I don't owe these niggas shit, home. At least I owe them that. The hater bring a nigga close. 40 cal blowing back. I heard cats, gave me dirt naps.